What's good, people? Welcome back to another Deep Tempo podcast. Season 6, bro. Your show dedicated to bringing you the latest and greatest dubstep slash do the wrong way
slash
140 tunes. Yeah, if you're new around here, welcome to Deep Tempo podcast. Welcome to my home, actually.
Well, yeah, welcome, and look at this setup. Look at these amazing vinyl decks right here.
Yeah, not so. This is kind of like the dub special setup in a way.
Yeah,
hybrid role of that. Where have we been at? The fucking Shack, the I guess Pirate. I was gonna say Patreon. At the Patreon. At the Pirate place, but we don't take our stuff there. My garden, that's where we done it.
That was
I knew
the
it was
first
somewhere
one,
else.
yeah.
But yeah, we're still setting up over here. It's a bit different than yours, isn't it, bro?
It's a bit different. Some of the things we wanted to do didn't work, like mic thing. Let's see if you can notice where the mic is.
Basically, we got here, we realised we only had one microphone. We're like, all right. Had a look in the hood around Brixton. I was like, it wasn't really. Unless we went and borrowed from someone.
Yeah.
Which is just long. We thought we'll crack on recording. We got the Tascam. It's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. We'll look at it all together.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope it's still on.
Welcome back. I hope everyone has had a 6 out to 2024.
It's been a while, mate. We haven't done a podcast for like a month and a half.
Basically going out. I mean, it's 31st, but it's basically going out of February. Isn't it? We've had like 2 months off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Longest break from the podcast.
Yeah, it is.
In 4 years. We needed it. We wanted to refresh things. Obviously, I've moved. First we've got some big news when we put in the notes that we need to kind of say. We should start there, bro.
Yeah, we should.
We should really start there. Podcast is going monthly, guys.
Yeah.
It's going monthly.
Which necessarily doesn't mean a bad thing. It just because now it's going to be, I think, better quality. Because like the latter stage of last year, we had to do it online, wasn't as fun because of being online. It's just you never get that vibe.
Yeah.
And then like being here now, we can stand up, we can move, dance. What?
What you
Get up. And we can, I don't know. I feel like the energy's going to be back like it was.
100%.
So. It's a good thing. Patrons, you'll still get your 2 tunes, obviously, after each podcast and stuff. We might throw in like 3 or 4 another time.
Depends on what we got, what we sat on. We're still going to do the extras for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of stuff coming to Patreon. We'll get into that a bit. But yeah, for sure. Monthly show. Going to up the quality. We're going to be playing around with the format a little bit. You'll notice some of that in this show. We're hoping you'll get a bit more participation. If you're a producer, if you're a label owner, if you're listening right now, then get in touch, man. I'm probably going to put a post on the socials at some point as well, just about this whole thing, the change and stuff going forward. But we can't commit to be together every 2 weeks, for the show specifically. We might see each other because of live friend birthdays or something like that. But to record the show, you've been around here for hours, and we'd only just got recording after 3-4 hours because. Getting things ready, confirming what tunes we're going to feature, because we've had a shit ton over Christmas period, and
fucking loads.
January releases that we're going to have missed, February stuff that's coming that we've got for you, ton of bangers. This show is packed. It is absolutely packed. But yeah, monthly going forward. Still lots of other content, because obviously we've been doing some other stuff. Mixes going out. I've got one coming out tomorrow.
We're super good.
There's going to be so much stuff that we just forgot to note down for this show, but you'll see we have other stuff we're doing, other content we want to push.
But this is what I mean, like now that we're doing monthly, we have that time to do other projects within Deep Tempo.
Yes.
Which we will let you know about. Some really exciting ones.
We're consistent with this shit. We have been every 2 weeks, basically, for 4.5 years. Minus a gap here and there where we announced we were having a break, and it was pretty much only Christmas, or you had to cover one because I was stranded, or I had to cover one because you're on holiday. Whatever it is. Yeah, we've been every 2 weeks.
Like we've shown up, man.
Yeah,
and we're still going to bring you lots of tunes. We've got like 19 tunes today, so it's even more than usual. So that's like 2 shows. We'll do 10 at some point.
Some shows were so. This podcast we were so busy. We were getting together, then go to a gig. We were managing to record 10. Maybe 12. It was hard. This time we feel like we can put it in our calendars. We can commit to it around live stuff. Some stuff's still going to be odd weekends are going to be awkward, but it's like we can commit to this. We're going to make the effort to travel. We're going to do it in person. The rapport's better. We bounce off each other. We don't have that delay on the internet. Like, no, sorry. You go.
Then that sort of robotic thing that comes through.
And I found a mic that I lost for the last 2 shows. That made me sound shit. So I finally found that again, but USB-C one, not one we could have made use of today.
And next show we're going to both have a mic each. and not have to use this as well. So that will be better as well. But I feel like this is going to be fine. It's going to be very similar to what we had before anyway.
Just kicking off, I was saying, favourite stuff, kicking stuff off in true deep tempo style, bookiness, we just get the job done, whatever gets it done, man. And
there'll also be artwork on the wall.
Yeah, I've got stuff coming. Some stuff is being made. They'll see it when it's on the wall. It's gonna take a couple of weeks, but it will be here for the next show.
Everyone's probably like, get on with it.
I know, I'm saying this pre-Christmas, but I had Christmas presents stuff like that.
We
have travel. It was still setting up, still need furniture around the new flat as well. So,
and also, actually, I will interject just quickly, because now Charlie has his vinyl decks. There is opportunities for producers out there. If you do want to send your forthcoming vinyls, we can then feature them. Yeah, test presses. We can now feature them on the show as they're meant to be heard
100%
on the vinyl. So if you are a vinylist, you are making tunes and you got one coming out,
let us know.
Let us know and we can send you a address.
No, because we team up with you as well. We do more giveaways coming to the podcast. Definitely on Patreon. So if you haven't checked us out over on there, then do. You can support us from as little as £1 a month, or like £1.40 a month, or $1 a month. It's literally £1. It's $1.
Yeah, $1.40. Yeah, because we're proper 140 heads.
But honestly, the amount we've had already join us, we have like nearly 100 of you following us on over there on Patreon at the moment. About 70 of you are supporting us financially, which has made a massive difference to us being able to sort equipment out, microphone when we've had one broke in the past. We were using the same one for about 3 years before it died, unfortunately. Exactly, and we had to replace it. And just all the editing, we don't get paid for none of this. All of it goes straight into the shows and the other stuff we make and do for you anyway. But yeah, Patreon, check us out, because we've had some mixes going on there as well, bro.
Some sick ones, from
Lowcase and stuff. All the Loki ones. So the Frozen Plates Nights, they went up on there. I think we're still going to drop Peter's actually.
It's still Peter's to go if you want it out there,
We'll double check that with him. Oh, getting them beer gases already.
That's another thing. We've got a fridge, so we can just get in now.
Get in.
It's fucking exciting times here at the Temper headquarters.
Got to have a big beer fridge, innit? Rather than a bucket on the floor. But yeah, Slowy Mix went out. So we were up in Cheltenham.
Fucking one of the hardest mixes we've done for sure.
Sick, so sick. And we dropped a bunch of grimy shit.
Yeah, it's sick.
It'll be a similar thing for night, which we'll get into in a bit. But that mix is up in there, full hour with Slowy on the mic, tons of fucking sick tunes in that mix. It is one of the sickest we've done. I really enjoyed it.
In terms of like flow and like mixing,
you on the US lot. There's some wheel ups in there now. There's quite a few because it's going off. Do you know what I mean? Slowy's dropping the bar, so we just it had to be done. And then I think you get guest mix early over on there on Patreon as well as like exclusive tunes. Competitions we'll be bringing on a monthly basis and giveaways and stuff we're doing. We're going to be doing stuff in partnership with labels and artists via our Patreon platform and the podcast as well. There'll still be some for you guys who watch us, even if you can't support us financially. All of that shit, liking, subscribing, sharing, we really fucking appreciate it. What else have we got, bro? Oh, talking of Patreon benefits, actually, bro, we've got some big one. I mean, people might have clocked it between the dreads already.
Oh, what have you got there, mate?
Bruh, new 140 zines finally here, and this is the merch that is rolling alongside 2 zines actually.
Let me got those.
Enter off camera. Like a game show host.
It's good.
Off. 2 zines. I'm dropping 2 together whilst trying to stay consistent with it last year. Just the back end of last year, got kind of busy for us. Also moving house was kind of a big one. Doing lots of house viewings. But zines 4 and 5 are coming together. We'll go through 4 first, actually. We have the Donny. Sergeant Pokes repping the cover. This is a photo covered 15 years of Croydon, but Outlook. How sick was that first night at Outlook?
Oh, yeah.
It's the one night I'll just enjoy myself. Pretty much smashed the bottle of rum. Didn't take many photos as much on that night as I did other places, which why a lot of the features are on the 15 years of Croydon boat party. In this book.
But that's what you planned though, wasn't it?
Give you a little glimpse. There's Nasha, Moolah, Minty and a crowd shot there. Obviously little bits of write-ups about the events that happened. Alongside this though, roundup, deep tempo on the road. So if you hit us up, seen us in Budapest, since we got back, in Nijmegen with Give It Duck. Who were having their last event, by the way. Shout them out. I think it's in April, start of April.
I think it's
or end of March.
March, April time.
I think it's early April. yeah, give it dub. There's some 15 years they've been doing that. They're having their last event with a really big lineup. Go check that out over on Instagram. But it was sick to join them. I really like that club as well. Actually, the whole space they really looked after as a good.
It was cool. Yeah, really. Yeah, for sure.
Black Teeth Records in Ghent in Belgium, and then our show in London, and then we had Cold Tank with the legendary MOK booked us, and back to the underground at XOY with Casper. So something new in the zine I haven't really presented, with a little bit of a write-up about just some of the best highlights there, people that we also hung with that weren't on the lineups for those things. And then you've also got Mean Streets. Mean Streets' first presence at ARGO Festival and the boat party, with Trends and Boylan obviously being the actual Mean Streets heads. I guess it was Stimulus presents Mean Streets, I should say, but there's photos of there from the lineup with Logan Slowy on mic, with Killa P, and who else did we have? I mean, it was Low 2, Break Fake, bunch of heads in there. So that's Zine 4. 15 years of Corridor, essentially. Deep Tempo on the road. Mean Streets. Oh, I'm sorry, I've just skipped it. It's because I did Deep Tempo on the road. It's like also, Silky launches Anti-Social Audio. That was a sick night he did. He's launched a production lesson platform, teaching platform, I guess, essentially, but it's more of a personal touch. It is one-to-one sessions with Silky. He did like a workshop for an hour. There are fans fly in from abroad to come for this. I actually, for a small event, a small quiet event, it was like, never met so many people like proportionately from abroad.
That's pretty much
to like how many people were for local like Londoners or from around the UK who came for it. But yeah, he did a workshop, and then there was an event afterwards with Butcher His House, and it was a sick night. So that's coming, as well as Zine 5, which covers the Donny Nefertiti.
Professor Dumbledore.
Yeah, there you go. His first live 6-step mix, technical mix at Fabric. I had to it was just sick because it was like the first time I've had to do something like superficial. Go get permission from Fabric to photograph in there. If you know the club, you've ever been in there, you can't. You're not meant to take photos in there and stuff. Obviously, only official photographers, and I don't use flash and whatnot. So it's kind of in my photography anyway. So kind of considerate of the environment there and the crowd shots and stuff. So yeah, I'm mainly of Nefer with some silhouette shots of the crowds that got permission from Fabric themselves. But yeah, some small write-ups, also a roundup of Subdub and Frozen Tempo together in the start.
Sick.
I've tried to take photos of Subdub, and it's just trying to host a room and then run a night. It was kind of difficult.
And we jumped back on set again for a little bit.
Yeah, we did. So it was just and so many people. It was really hard being involved in the organisation. Running Frozen Tempo was our night, and then Subdub, we were obviously just hosting a room for Simon, but round up with that. NLDC, any local London you would know, I came down. My first one was the Dusk and Black Down one, and they pulled out their old transition dub plates. So it was like a 2003 to 2006 set. Actually, the shot on the back of the hoodie, which I haven't even shown yet, is a shot of during Dusk and Black Down set of them putting one of the plates down on the table, and also photos at Tunic. For any of those over in the US or North America side will be familiar with Tunic and the Hy-V sound system crew. He was just over here. Thanks for that. I don't know if it might denoise it because it's kind of in the background, but some motorbike was just going off in the background.
That was fun.
Roundup of us, NLDC, Nefertiti's first 6-step technical mix, and also then 5 years of Good For Ya. That was down in South London. This is quite the strong theme in this one is community. There's a little bit of full circleness here. Talk about Subdub, my experience with Sweet Potato Sound System when I was a student.
Yeah.
Then, of course, I've known Nefertiti for about 15 years. And then Good For You is like community vibe, not my relationship with them, but them amongst each other, all being like South London based. NLDC, of course, if you know anything about it, get to know it. It's like a free party that QS has been putting on here in London, which is super sick. Thursday, let's get to the point. Thursday, they're available. What day? Time? Probably 7 I should do, isn't it?
Yeah, 7.
Good time for people to get home from work, maybe. I know you US like
7 or 8, yeah.
Around 7 or 8 o'clock, have a look out for news on the at 140 Zine on Instagram, and there'll be bundles for just the zines, hoodies with zines. There's a little bit of stock left of my third zine. There's like nothing left of 1 or 2. I don't know if there's even any online. I have to double check that because I have a handful left, which some of my own personal copies. So I might do second editions of those. But of course, support financially, artists involved inside, covering, documenting the scene, and we've got more on the horizon, which we'll talk about. We're going to be travelling, man. But thank you to anyone who's been supporting the 140 Zine project.
We're going on the zine. Patrons will get the zine.
Yes.
That's top tier, isn't it?
So the top tiers, if you do support us, any of the DFAM, it's basically, how's DFAM? £8 a month?
I think it's in pounds, $9 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But essentially, I mean, the zines individually are £6 each anyway. So if you fancy, you want to buy a zine for the first time and you're not Patreon, then consider our top tier on Patreon for a month at least and check out our content, what we do, the tunes you get. We'll get into them in a minute. But you only have to cover the postage for the zines. You get them free, all our top tiers whenever I get them out. So next one is probably out end of March, maybe the first week of April, turnaround time, just because I'm thinking about the events we've got at the end around March that we're going to. More on those later. But yeah, we've got tunes that have come out as well, top tier. We've just had Tefa, bro.
We have indeed. Tefa just dropped yesterday, last night it's called, isn't it? And previous to that, just over Christmas, which you wouldn't have seen because we didn't do a podcast, was Substrators, which will be available to the middle tier on the 29th, so buy now. So yeah, you can get that if you're middle tier or top tier. Top tier is for the Tefa tune that's just dropped yesterday for us. So yeah, it's one of the Tefa's one is more of a heavier tune, definitely for your US lot. Substrata one, I can't remember how it goes now.
It's Savannah, it's the bouncy.
Yeah, bouncy, yeah.
So I used it, I sneaked it in for the heavyweight promo as well. But
cool.
We'll get into that. Jeez, keep pre-plugging stuff.
Yeah, sorry, we do have tunes.
Stuff overlaps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I might be able to trim some of this up.
It's alright. We haven't been able to talk to you people for like a month and a half, so what do you expect?
I've got time. I'll be time stamping down below for you YouTubers. Alright.
We know you want to like skip forward.
Yeah. What else we got, bro? So that's Patreon basically covered. Do consider you got £1 a month, £4 a month, £8 a month, or a little bit more in dollars, obviously numerically. And then so that's the zines and events, bro. Events. Let's fucking get into it tonight. Where we at, bro?
Mate, we're in Brixton tonight.
Jeez.
Which is where we are right now, which is great.
Yes,
and around the corner we're going to Loki or Lockie, which however you want to pronounce it. It's for Foundation Audio. Chad Dubs, big up Chad Dubs. We've got a good set to put together. We've got Donny Rampage on our set.
First time we've done a Rampage.
Yeah, so new MC. See how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah.
We've got Low 2 back to back Chad. I wonder how that's going to go. I know they've got some new tunes together and stuff.
Got a lot of new tunes. I think they're all working on stuff this week.
I imagine so,
trying to get stuff finished.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we are going to record it. Don't know when it will go out. Might go out quite a while away from now because of the tunes we're using.
Some exclusive.
We'll see.
We'll see. Dub Freak. F1, back to back F1.
Yeah, they've got Clifford Jr. Sentient.
Hijack.
Do you reckon Sentient will be on first? I hope they don't put him on first. I think because if he sound, they might, but then I don't want him to.
No, I don't think he will because it's Foundation.
Yeah,
I think
true.
Clifford or even Hijack might be on early because he might not be. I don't know. I don't know. Just might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe local, but I don't think Sentient will be on first.
Hope not, because I want to see a set from them proper. I mean, I'm going to be there early, but I want to see like a bit of a crowd.
Interesting shit, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. What else we got?
This Saturday for you, gang, I'm going to be at heavyweight. We're going to be at heavyweight anyway, but yes,
you're playing. I'm drinking your drinks.
Basically. Back to back with Minty.
Yeah. So that's going to be fucking fire. New venue for heavyweight. I went to the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child last week. And we went past the venue. I actually went past that door. I've seen the door.
You know it.
I thought it was that. I looked like this could be the club when I looked at it. And I was correct. It's very bougie.
I'm guessing it's just because it's underground, there's 4 floors. You actually just got to walk the stairs to it, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to fire tech. You can't have lifts of thousands of people going.
Not sesh heads.
Maybe there's a massive ramp.
Get bored out.
Yeah. Jeez. We'll be there early enough to cruise down before it's too packed.
That's true, yeah. At least we get away from the queues because you know that's going to bang this heavyweight.
Yes. If you haven't got a ticket yet, it's worth the experience, whatever, because you probably missed all like the early birds and all of that shit. But Sinai sound system, it's like the full stack, no sound restrictions, 4 floors underground. You got me and Minty opening up back to back. You got Fierce Dread and Axel back to back. You got Truant. You got a Breakage 140 set, which you haven't done one in forever.
Yeah.
And then Mal's doing a 3-hour set as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, actually, Mala's opening. Isn't it? You should come down early. You should come down early. Jokes, of course. And then the big one, or sick one, I should say. Not that heavyweight ain't big, but I mean, for deep tempo on the road, bro. I'm gassed for this.
We love going around this time of year. Abroad.
Oh yeah,
it's always around this time.
I never thought about that until you said it. Shit.
Where are we going, mate? We're going to Slovenia.
Yeah, to Ljubljana.
Oh, nice word.
Googled it. Right, it's like LJUB.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how you meant to say that, man. These European guys got some funky city and town names.
Yeah.
But yeah, going with the Deep End family. Markasan runs it, who's like obviously formerly one half of Dub Diggers. Obviously, other side, Ellie Dan's gone off to, doing his thing with his own alias as well. But you've got all the Deep End family is going to be on there, so like Canamotis,
I can't believe I get to meet him.
Lowcase.
Yeah, which we'll come to.
Yeah, we'll come to in a minute. I'm definitely missing somebody.
There's someone else we probably forgot. Yeah. We are sorry, we haven't got the flyer up.
No, because we've got a weird setup and
it
was like, let's just get recording because like we've already missed half the notes. But yeah, 8th of March, that is going to be. Who fancies a trip to fucking Slovenia? Come on. How sick was it? I've got to say, like, shout out again the gang in the zine, those who came to Budapest. Bunch of, especially the Bristol crew that came through.
Yeah.
I mean, loads of people came from abroad anyway for it, like across from Europe as well. Big up yourselves. The UK crew as well, just your little video, sick little promo video. Come to somewhere new.
Yeah, somewhere new.
Come to soon.
And do you remember how much the flights were from London?
I think about 100 bills. It's not
bad really to go to a new country. I assume
some people get the train to London for a night out for 60 quid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
I imagine drinking's a little bit cheaper than here.
Yeah.
Sound system.
Boris
sound system. You actually get a sound
Shout
system.
Out Boris.
Boris Johnson sound. And then you get to hear some absolutely sick producers with tunes you've probably not really heard before.
Yes.
No.
That's the thing. And they go heavy,
and our sets always go good.
Yeah,
go good.
They go good. They go great, actually.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We put the effort in. We like to plan and really make sure we got the right tracks and stuff for people. So, honestly, like we did in Budapest, come down, go over, have a good time, make a weekend of it like we are.
Yeah, we're going Friday to Sunday, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll be there on the 7th, coming back on the Sunday, the 9th. That's flying out of London as well, to be fair. I think we could do a little
mini podcast with Martin, can we?
Yeah, probably could.
Now we've got this thing.
I say that, I don't know if he wanted to say it's like cool, it's like being on camera, it's like one of the things he talked about.
Put a bag on his head then.
Yeah. I haven't put his balaclava on actually, he's got one of them.
There you go.
Clothes in it. But yeah, I can't wait to get back on the road, and we've got other trips planned, hopefully doing more in the year. Yeah, you'll definitely hear about the next one.
And I'll be vlogging this as well, because it's more interesting.
Come along, get involved in the vlog, peeps, it'll be jokes. But yeah, you'll hear about another trip on the next show as well that we've got.
Yeah. It's all going off, man.
But yeah, other than that, mixes, Patreon, zine. We've been busy, we might have had time off from the podcast. We do have other news coming for like Deep Tempo project. Look and Feel. I suppose you've probably seen some of it now. I haven't really mentioned any of that, but DT Look and Feel, we'll get into that. You'll see it. We're freshening things up, changing things. I have a mix that's going out tomorrow. It's out for you already. Sunday morning dubstep. Chill vibes. Maybe going to be a monthly thing. Probably going to be a monthly thing. Sunday mornings. Chill tunes. It's just
chill tunes.
Just to do something different. Those tunes on EPs that kind of get a bit overlooked and that.
It's a great idea.
Definitely pushing the boundaries of what classes dubstep a little bit, but 140-ish stuff.
Yeah, we're not really just pure dubstep now anyway. In our sets we play more of like the garagey skip, and then like more techie, like beats as well. I mean, it's all 140, but it's different like influences, I guess. I feel like we just got bored of just playing like what everyone expects us to play.
Yeah.
Which someone put a comment actually on our DDD mix about I didn't expect.
But they didn't answer the. I wanted to know what I was expecting. Yeah. Which is.
I don't want to be considered a guy who just plays heavy stuff because I don't.
Maybe that's not what they were. They might have been expecting something different.
I don't know. But I feel like that mix was different for us. In terms of the
pretty sick.
It was a good mix. Go check out the DDD mix.
Just check it out as well.
Do you want another beer, by the
way? You get another beer.
Yeah, go on.
And we're going to get into some tunes. It's about fucking time we got on the tunes, bro. we're going to celebrate that we're going to Slovenia properly, bro. And we're going to start off with none other than one of the bad mans that is on the lineup. And that is...
Who is it, man?
Man like Lowcase.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Lowcase.
Very impressed with these dubs, bro. Very impressed.
Bad, man. You're playing another tune. You're going to be playing another tune later, ain't you? You said you're playing it out. I was like, all right. Well, since I listened to that one later, we'll get another one on the podcast. This guy sent some fire through. The D-BLK crew at the moment, I was talking to Martin actually about, he was saying about how they just don't, they're sat on so much music. That whole crew, he's probably got way more. Martin's sat on more stuff. And they just don't like, it's kind of like differ a little bit around like putting it together, crafting an EP. They're like, sometimes they find it easier if it's, like, it's someone outside like a label. It's like, say, oh, send me these tunes. It's like, I like these.
Yeah. You
should put these out as a thing, and then picture the artwork, picture the, you know, the promotion for it, and that it kind of helps. So I don't know. So they're not the only ones. There's a lot of producers. How many tunes have we been sending? So what happened to? How's that not come out yet?
Yeah,
so, like, now it's like 5 years later. I was like, unless it's on certain labels which are renowned for like hanging on stuff for a very long time, let's say, like not getting it out there. Then yeah, it's just an artist things, like not being sure or just being bothered about making tunes rather than like putting it out in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lowcase. This one is called Gamadhia. Gamadhia.
Let me have a look at the spelling.
It's fucking weird, bro.
Gamadhia, yeah, something like that.
Gamadhia. It probably means something that everyone else knows. It's down there in the track list. You can see it already, peeps. But let's check this one out. Lowcase. Let's get the tunes rolled in on first episode, season 6. Finally, bro.
Let's go.
Lowcase, Gamadhia.
The effect. there.
I didn't even change the sentence. Just put it on, left it on what it was.
Someone's been using the effects.
Well, I've got on my own, innit?
This is the thing, people. I don't use effects because I don't have any option to practice with it.
No.
So that is one thing I want to try and do in the future is get a third deck and a new mixer. But
yeah, you said that's your goal for this year, mate.
Yeah, new big mixer and a new deck, and then I can do Nefertiti type shit.
Just automatically.
Then I'll be on the 140 front cover.
Yeah. Nah, you will always be just.
I'll be in there in our little pictures.
You are in there.
I've seen a few.
Yeah, you are in a couple.
Yeah.
Shout out Lowcase, man. Big up for the dub pack as well, bro. Because we are going to be playing them and enjoying them. I'll probably be playing some next week as well.
100%. You were just saying while the track was playing as well, like how overlooked we feel deep end are, like the quality of the tunes that they've
standard. I said like
standard. Yeah.
It's like Canamotis, Kizaza, okay, obviously Marcus as well. Like, the boys, they're fucking so sick. Whenever they send a pack, I'm no longer surprised anymore. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Jeez, come on, let's get this.
Because we've got like Gazaza stuff as well, new stuff from him that we fucking love. Played out a few of his dubs. I played one against Farmer. I can't say we had like an against versus with me and Farmer.
Do you want to do one of those versus nights though? Thought about it a few times, haven't we? Like
if I lose, I'll cry. So I can't.
How do you know who you lose? I mean, so it's crowd reactions.
Yeah,
we looks.
Basically, I just got to like,
I don't know,
like heavy as shit.
You just know deep down, don't you? It's like a boxer when you finish.
you know.
Hang your head like, shit, man, I got boxed up. Shout out Lowcase, shout out the D-BLK crew. Come to Slovenia. There's no pre-tickets, by the way, either. It's just a RSVP. The Facebook event will be linked down below. They don't do pre-sales, but you'll be more than fine. If you get a flight, come along. Don't worry about that. If you're coming along as well, you can just DM us and we'll just put you on like some sort of DT, like guaranteed come down early guest list type thing. We'll be there from start to finish anyway, as we are for all events that we play, basically. But yes, keeping it rolling, bro.
What we got? We're actually into the releases now, yeah?
Yeah, let's get into some releases. Some tunes you can start buying, you can start pre-ordering. We have the next one, big one actually, from the guys over at Overview. They sent us Clinicals, next project, and a bunch of singles on this one as well, this album. So I think one's already out, that's Tokyo, came out on the 12th of January. We've got the next single, it's coming out on the 9th of February, and it features none other than the bad man Killa P. This track's called Ready. There's another single, I think, the full thing's dropping on the 15th of March, but you can go over to Overview's channels now on Bandcamp and whatnot, pre-order this bad boy. But this tune, man, fucking big. Did reach out to Killa P for a little something, didn't you? Yeah. We'll come in, but let's see.
Hopefully it comes through. But
yeah, let's check this out. Yeah. Killa P.
Let's get it.
Clinical.
Hang tight, deep tempo. This is Killa for the realest, blow steelist. Big up Clinical, my bro. This is a brand new tune called Ready. Check it out.
This me and forget away you will be lucky. Like any MGS and I even Chucky. But them at McDonald's or even Kentucky. When them ready fi spend them dirty money. You must feel we funny. Could have been a rainy day, we now wait till it's sunny. You get me dog? Nothing not funny. Just run the money. Never gonna make a man diss, kill a man and get away with it. Fuck that, rise up the big dirty stinking. What was he thinking? Now him dead in it. Only a skeng man with a skeng in his hand could have rise up, they gun them and did it. People I tell people that I did it. People are inform and I tell Babylon that I did it. But I told them already. From them this kill a man, then I'm ready. Rise up me gun them, rise up the semi. Enough of them little fool shit dead already. Can't this kill a man, the one of them will get buried. Whoa, old school like Blackberry. How many people me murder? I mean many. Enough man I move like Michelle and Shelly. Tell some me cowboy them already. Done that already. Enough of them boy they done that already. Time for this killer man I get buried. Anytime you ready, some boy you know me ready. Me rise up the big dirty stinking. What was he thinking? Them boy they dead already. Shelly in her face and belly. Ask me Shell, ask Shelly. Me make a boy disappear like Machiavelli. And can't return cause them skin burn already. Them get dirt already. None of them not learn. Them fly out and return in a year. Now we know it's no blood clot money never earn. This me and forget away you will be lucky. Like any MGS and I even Chucky. But them at McDonald's or even Kentucky. When them ready fi spend them dirty money. You must feel we funny. Could have been a rainy day, we now wait till it's sunny. the Berita. Them type of machine we buy in America. No boy can't take Killa for no Erica. When me say Jenna Killa, me no mean Jennifer. Whatever walk Killa ready for. And if a boy this me, you get buried for. You never know, so we the better. We tell them already about the pit bull terrier. Rise up the army, no boy can't war we. After no boy can't send nah call we. We know which one of them a bad man in a real life. Different from who a punani. Which one of them bumble wall war we. We know so no boy can't send man fi call me. Can't see me in a no corner shop fi a call me. Them get buried car, the brother started. Who tell them boy we don't want it? Looking in the zipper from me clot it. None of your brothers they never want it. Them pan line and you a talk shit. Brand new machine we a walk with. But with them man Babylon a work. So me gonna start work how the work man work. Left them pan line with me girlfriend a flirt. Later when me bought them me know say I dirt. I saw the whole thing work. When it time me can't pull up, the brother try splurt. None of them brother no respect mama earth. Enough of them boy fi get sent to the dirt. Them papa mate sitting there now go work.
Hey, he's getting good with them effects. I feel like you're gonna bring some out tonight.
I might do something. Well, I told you, I've just chucked you the tunes, and I haven't even had a chance. Been so busy this week to even like. I feel like if you see a deep tempo set, it's basically a snapshot of what the freshest, like upcoming and currently just about to drop or just has dropped stuff. It's essentially that with the old school one, especially pulled in.
Yeah.
But like, so we're not like producers who are like playing our own tunes, know them inside and out, built them, know them. That's why we put so much effort into our mixes. We play around with it. We listen to stuff that's fresh. We're like, does this work? Does it roll nicely? We want our sets to flow. Yeah. If we have a host or MC, we don't want to be just like dropping shit and fucking them up in their flow while they're doing their thing. We want to tease it, let them, you know what I mean? Give them their moment. So that's why we think about it.
Because you described us more as a performance, didn't you?
Yeah.
Rather than like just us playing whatever. We
don't just rock
curate a mix.
Yeah, that's what
every time.
That's what.
Unless we do back to backs, obviously.
It's hard. Yeah,
mad yeah, it's mate, just come see us.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't had any time for that this week. This particular show, mainly because of work, zine stuff. It's been like a depot at the house with all the stuff getting delivered as well. But yeah, I mean, I've got some of the tunes I'm very familiar with. We've had a bit longer over the Christmas period and whatnot, but it's just like in the last week or two, I haven't really had time to have a mix, basically, in 2 weeks, which is annoying when you walk in your house every day and you can see your setup. Try to, the whole reason of having a setup is that like you get on it, you keep warm, keep the muscle memory going.
And it's like plug and play now, like you're just ready to go, whereas before you had to get everything out.
I had to get everything, mate. Yeah. Box bedroom business, you know what I mean? Travelling and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, anyway, that tune.
Big. Killa. I was just thinking, if you've got a fat track like that, like, I mean, again, we talk about the drum and bass boys all the time, but they're just ridiculous. But fucking Killa P, bars, flows, it just goes hard, man. It's like, it's instant, it's wheel up time. If you've got no host on your set, I was saying, I'm probably going to have to draw for that heavyweight. So if you come to heavyweight, I might draw it to come down. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, when I'm closing the show, after the Mallet's opened and whatnot, just come down.
I would say as well, with Killa as well, like being at Outlook and seeing him perform like 5 times, like what I rated about him is he'll get like Logan up with him and stuff, and like he'll like share the stage with people, let them business, rather than just be like, oh, this is my
he was giving some loving messages during Outlook, man. You remember he was just like shouting out everyone, saying what a blessing it is to be here. Just
it's on the vlog.
Yeah, remind people that we're like, this ain't everyday life, you know what I mean? We're all blessed to be here. Like, you sat there and you go, do you know what? You look around, think, we're having a sick time, we're in the sun. You got sometimes, you pull your phone out, I'm taking pictures.
Oh, mate,
but it's like, sometimes you go, mate, this is fucking mental. Yeah. On a boat in Croatia, on the sea, listening to tunes we love. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we're lucky. Everyone who was there to experience is lucky.
Especially like Krotone boat, like, just that, it was such a fun time.
Honestly, I'll talk about it in the zine. Check it out. I don't want to give away all what I've written about it and stuff, but like genuinely, I've been to going to Outlook since 2010, and that was like one of the best boat parties I've ever been on.
Just vibes,
and it was a Monday at 12 o'clock, which makes no sense if you've ever been to Outlook because everyone's gonna be dead by that time. But Pokes, fucking, he's the Don. He's the fucking.
Oh yeah, he picked everyone up, mate. Yeah. Sharing what was that drink that you all drank?
Birthday Bellinis, man. We had the Bellinis to start.
It was the first time having it. I quite enjoyed it, not gonna lie.
Yes. It was like, one of us was like,
if it's free, we're having it. Then mate, you can give me a bottle of shit, I'll be drinking
Well, we didn't know what that rum was when I started drinking that.
Yeah, that's funny. Youngster just like, you want that?
Yeah, someone's rider. I was like, yeah, I'll have it. Shout out, Klinical. If you sat on any more dubstep, bro, shout out the Overview gang in general. They're always, I mean, you add something different for the show for us. It's sick, very sick. 9th of February, that single is dropping. Pre-order the project. You probably get the other single, Tokyo, that's already come out. Have a look. It usually works in that way, where you get them now as they drop, or pre-order the single as well. Look for that on February 9th, or of course March 15th. The whole project is dropping. Look out for the other tunes. Next up, we briefly spoke about it pre-show, man.
You sent me this ages ago, and I've kind of overlooked it, I feel, because
it was WhatsApp, because it wasn't in the email.
Because you played it like a snippet of it like earlier, and I was like, shit, this is pretty fucking naughty, man.
Yeah, it's bad boy, and he's an artist. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
MOBKILLA, love him. Pretty much every time, like I say, the last like 5-6 times, been sent tunes by a label. It's like, fucking hell, man, it just kills it for me. His standard is way high. I never thought about him being a CHESTPLATE artist. We know distance is selective about who joins the family, CHESTPLATE family.
Yeah.
But as soon as he sent these tunes, and then I listened to MOBKILLA's, like, I keep wanting to say Mob Deep, the hip hop hands out there. It's got shook ones in my head. But MOBKILLA, it's like his sound. It's like, yeah, you can picture it in a Distance set. It's not that. It's like his. It's not like he sounds like Distance. It's that. It's just this. It's where it sits sonically, the pace of it as well. Just like the atmospheres and stuff he creates. It's like, shit, man. 100% here.
Yeah, he can put a lot of space in his tunes, and it just and still just
doesn't have to be
so much to it. Yeah. Like that's with like all his tracks as well, not just the two one of them we're gonna play today, but
yeah, this
his whole stylistically, that's kind of his vibe, and it worked. But yeah, like you said, it just works for CHESTPLATE now. Like thinking about it. So, which one are we gonna pick?
We're going for Inhale. There's a track called Denial. Check it out. We're gonna play it. We don't have the exact release date for this one, but it's the next one coming up on CHESTPLATE. Look out for promos, via distances, channels, CHESTPLATE, of course. Go follow MOBKILLA if you don't, not Mob Deep. But yeah, Inhale.
When's the last time we wheeled something?
Been a while, hasn't it?
We haven't been able to, have we?
Yeah.
Lovely jubbly. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Mate.
Fucking gorgeous.
Banging.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were just talking about that on Sinai, and it was like it's going to be today. Every tune is like, mate, you should drop that on Sinai next week. Or this weekend for you guys coming. This weekend for you guys. MOBKILLA, man.
Yeah, I was just saying to you as well, like listening, because this is the first time we've actually listened through speakers.
Indoors with just us as well.
Because normally we have the speakers facing our crowd in the shack. So we don't actually hear the sub as much.
Yeah, and the only time we had it facing us was in the garden, but we were outside, not inside.
So now I can really feel it's just such a different experience for us.
Yeah, same.
I know you can't feel it with us.
I wonder who does. Do you remember in lockdown when we were getting tagged on people's TVs and
we got tagged on Window Kids telly.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck? People had nothing to do, did they, during lockdown? They were like, yeah, fuck, I'll stick a Deep Tempo podcast on. It was mad. We had people, especially in the US, like having like watch parties and like people who like living in shared housing, and it was like, I do wonder what's the maddest setup someone's ever listened to us on. We should do like some random competition, which is like some point we'll have to figure out in the future, not for this show, because we have to get some sick prize. And it's like Tiger's watching the Deep Tempo podcast on the sickest setup you've got, home setup. And we'll fucking just pick a winner to send
watch you from fucking Sinai.
I just like started dry out. Like, fuck.
Imagine that. Our voice is coming through that. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah. I don't know if I would. I'd hate hearing my own voice. It's bad enough editing the podcast.
But imagine if you used fucking one of those online mixes, man. Online fucking shows would be like, nah, don't play that.
Yeah, nah. It's gotta be one in person.
Yeah. But
maybe when we've got proper mics as well and stuff like that.
What we like, man.
Shout out Distance, man. Shout out MOBKILLA. Chestplate forever, man. Fucking absolute killer. I do wonder what else. I need to message him actually. But wait, what else you sitting on? I know have you all coming hot and heavy this year? Isn't it?
What Distance?
Yeah.
Of course, he's at the Give It Dub, isn't he?
Yeah. So we should. Yeah, we mentioned Give It Dub. Just like quick. I think it's like Kana Komodo. You got Distance, Youngstar. Is Koki on there? Koki's on there. Khan.
It's at Door and Hosher again, the one where we played. Yes. I remember that word. Well, it's always in my head.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Even Tom, my cousin, he just always knows it. Door and Hosher.
It's weird. It sounds like a beer, don't it?
Yeah,
like a foreign beer. That's what I don't know.
I'm probably saying it's slightly different, but it's pretty good.
It's close enough. They know what you're saying.
Yeah. That was a cool venue, again, recommended. People going over from the UK over to Holland or Netherlands, just fucking do it. Last one, you might as well give it a go.
It's really easy. Fly to Dam or freaking Eurostar to Dam, and then get the train to Nijmegen, and it's like the fucking venues outside the train station. There's hotel outside the train station if you want to stay there.
There's food.
There's a bunch of restaurants. Like it'll be easy. If you've ever seen a Give It Dub event, or you've seen that we went, and you just want to go over to Dam maybe for a long weekend, or like maybe you're thinking about it, fucking look at the Give It Dub date, book a ticket and go to that. It's going to be huge. I mean, they're celebrating 15 years. They've got a room 2 as well, which I think has a load of more local family members who've been a part of the Give It Dub. I think the brand passed on so late a date. Lucas was telling us about that. Forget the exact details. That was a while ago now. We had that conversation almost a year. But yeah, I would seriously think, I mean, in my head, I'm like, I should go to the last ever Give It Dub. Go document on that, go capture it. But it's one of them. We'll see. We'll see
what we're doing. Go check the vlog anyway. It might give you inspiration too.
And we've got other trips, like I said, we'll be, as well as the Slovenia one, we'll let you know about another one that's happening quite
soon. And it involves getting on an airplane.
Yeah, who's travelling to stuff, especially freaking European? I want to know, like, who's travelling to stuff? What's the raves you travel to? It's interesting. I've said this to you before. I feel like when we used to watch stuff back in the day, and I used to live on YouTube and vlogs and travel, I remember watching, like, the gang, they would travel. Like, someone would have a show in Dam, for instance, and then it'd be like everyone travelled. Like, people just went in swaves and, like, got on the train, got on the plane, like, through to Dam, freaking went to these events around Europe and just supported, like, like, London just, like, got up and just fucking, let alone go to their local raves. They fucking travelled and went to stuff and supported people. It's like, there's a lot of heads like the Give It Dub gang who, like, fully deserve, like, all the credit for keeping the fucking, I talk about it in the zine in the first issue about the torchbearers, people, like, keeping the thing alive, keeping it bubbling, man, because it's long past its heyday, we all know that, but mate, people are putting their blood, sweat, tears, and daily financial money that they're earning from work into it.
It's just, to me, dubstep is just such an incredible genre. It's just so, like, to the general population, it's just so, like, misjudged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unappreciated. And it's like, if you actually attended, like, a sound system like with dubstep, you would see it so different.
We say about our friends, was like, we play on stuff, or they hear stuff, and they're like, what, you play this music, this stuff? Yes, dubstep. They're like, what?
It is because of, like, to the masses, it was the Skrillex sound, so everyone just assumes that's what dubstep is.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about this before, but that is just how it is. Like, the general population think dubstep is robots having sex. That's generally what it is. But if you actually, like, look back to the history, or even just watch that Timber on Toast documentary about it, that will show you exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And why it changed.
Funkcase's reaction to Timber on Toast is a good one as well, because then Timber sort of like replies in the comments of that and agrees with a lot of what Funkcase says about how he works certain stuff. So
it's just very unappreciated genre still, but I still think, it's, with Hamdi getting popping off, he's, maybe showcasing a bit of the sound to some other people now. Flowdown being on radio in BBC,
I don't mean that to disrespect to I just mean in terms of
because he's more in America anyway.
Age and just back catalogue discovery, because Hamdi's younger. You know what I mean, I feel like people will only go back so far, or like people look at what Hamdi's doing now, but like he hasn't got that like 10 years of like discovered him now and he's blown up, but like he had this release on that label and they also had these other young people who haven't blown up yet. It's like Flowdown's like, you're maybe not going to introduce producers of grime artists, people who actually do dig back. A lot of people don't, do they?
No.
They jump on the current wave and bandwagon of whatever's popular with them now. Yeah. But they don't. It depends how into it they are. They're the people who set up nights, who start sound systems, who start DJing in the bedrooms because they get inspired, or MCing, whatever it is. Someone watches a Shivers video online, starts DJing. Hashtag
Go on, Shivers.
DJ Qatar.
Yeah, well, that's what it's about, though, is getting that inspiration from people, isn't it? Like, that's what happened to me. You just sort of fell into this world a little bit just by doing the podcast, I guess. Like, you weren't like a DJ.
No, that's what I talk about it with. Let's go in the zine. I talk about like how long I've known Nefa. I say like my involvement in the music scene then was like everything but being a DJ. Basically, I promoted nights, I ran a club, literally worked on the bar. Promoting the sound system nights, the Sweet Potato nights. I was a student ticket. I got £1 for every ticket I sold for those. Worked on radio with Jay Fresh as his assistant. Sold his CDs and tickets. I sold Nefertiti's. I've still had one lying around. I've got a bass box mixed CD of Nefertiti's from 2011.
I'd love to hear that.
I think it is that one, or 10. It's probably 2011.
I should upload it for the guest mix.
I tagged him in it maybe 2 years ago. 3 years ago. It's because he invited me on the. I did the guest mix on Rinse a couple of years ago, didn't I? And then I was just like laughing. I was going through. I found all the J Fresh ones, and then I was like, "Fucking hell, this thing here, like Facebook mixed by Nefertiti." I was like, "This is like, he'd probably die inside if I uploaded it, because like the selection and like it's obviously very different." I mean, it's good, but we put it
for
out.
The time.
For the time, it's good. It has to have that context around it of when it was, what was popular, because it was a CD essentially for students. So I don't know if everything was in there what he loved. It's what he knew students would love. But I don't know. Maybe I'll dig that out and then put it up as a like deep tempo thing. So I don't know. It'd be funny. I'd have to ask him. We probably won't. We'll just ask Nefa for a guest mix. A proper one. But I should shout out as well. Nefa's going on tour. Start of February, and he's doing like 4 or 5 UK cities as well as 3 European cities as well. I believe he's like in Barca for one of them, Berlin for one of them, and when's that one? He's in Czech because WZ's on it. He's in Prague for one, and
it's probably when we're playing, isn't it?
Probably, and then he's got like 5. He's obviously got a London, Bristol, Leeds, Manchester gig. He's got a few around, but just go on Nefertiti's Instagram if you haven't seen. He's going on tour. His first like proper European tour, I guess. He's doing like 8-9 shows. Who knows what will get added to it? Sometimes promoters jump on the bandwagon for these things. Next up, should we keep it?
I really, really like this.
I know you did.
This is what I even put it in the note, like this one.
This one, please.
This is the one.
EGREGORE, the French outlet, coming through with the bangers as always, man. But brand new artists to the show. We have JULI. We don't know much about JULI. We need to learn more.
Yeah.
We hope to discover more. This is what happens on the podcast often with first time features now. We get them and then we're like, oh, sick. We get the project, rushing to listen to everything, make sure we listen to all the tunes, feature them, tag them on Instagram. Then we go back through the back catalogue. Then we add them. We find, oh, they play at this show. Then, oh, they know this person. And, oh, they've had a pre-release for this person before. And but I think it is JULI's first time on EGREGORE. It's a debut on there. And then there's this tune on there, the ARGO remix of, which we're going to play.
Yeah, it's just fucking naughty.
For the heads. It's called Sentinel. I'm guessing that's the French way of spelling it. Here, let me go. What is it, JULI? I typed JULI in on here. Sentinel. Sentinelli? It's got me on the end. I reckon it's a
Sentinel.
What was that?
Italian.
I was going to say that was so not French. That was like the least French thing I've heard.
It's fucking like a pin now. Fucking they'll smash the door.
Right, we're just going to get into it
tune, mate.
before you embarrass us
Jimmy,
anymore.
I've had 2 of these and that's enough.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll just shout out. It's a 6-track EP. You've got Sentinel, the original from JULI as well. You've got W Gun, Metropolitan, Run After Nothing, and you've got a W Gun remix by Shaku as well.
Shaku.
But this one, the ARGO remix of Sentinel.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
I thought that's it, mate. There's me and Soph say this all the time. It's so weird. In Asia, they'll often ask you. You go to like we go to visit a temple, you go visit a waterfall. There's someone selling some sort of tat outside. That's trying to get you, or buy my jade, buy my this or that, and so they always ask you, like, be like, where are you from? And you'd be like, oh, I'm from England, from the UK. And they'd be like, oh, lovely jubbly. It's like, why is that the first thing that you've got?
Only Fools, they would see watch Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
That's just, they just related to that, but.
Yeah, it's like, oh, lovely jubbly.
It's weird, though.
Yeah, they just come out with weird stuff. But
lovely jubbly, mate.
It's perfect stereotype as you were trying to do the accent. Getting it absolutely wrong. Shout out the EGREGORE family, JULI, and welcome to the show for the first time. Even though we had to pick the ARGO review sound out of time because it was too sick.
Jinx.
You'd be screwed if I couldn't talk for the rest of the show.
No, me like, what do I want to say? I'll say your name 3 times and lock you.
Thanks, bro. Thank
no
you.
worries.
23rd of February, release is coming out. Make sure you go look out for the pre-order dates and whatnot. Is that one? I think it's just DJ on that one. But EGREGORE 16, 23rd of February. Look out for pre-orders and hit the Bandcamp for that one. Next up,
Keys, the Deep MEDI family.
Deep MEDI
family, which you went to the last one down the road, didn't you?
Oh yeah, shit,
yourself,
I did. I was like, fuck, I was like, I bet it's down, I've got to go, it's down the fucking road.
Literally, we used to travel, a good hour and a half to come to MEDI. He can just come down now, fucking 10 seconds down the road.
How many MEDI nights have you been to and got the first 6, 7 a.m. train home, back and just been red-eyed and fucked over the years,
You could literally go in, realise the drinks are so expensive, come back in, pour yourself a drink and then go back.
Yeah. Get a little hit blast.
That's how quick it is now for you. But really cool venue they've been using as well. We might as well talk about their night. Yeah, Fonox. So they're in there.
Colour Factory actually.
Are they? Next
in
one?
East, I think Colour Factory. I've not been before. She's kind of asking me. I feel like it's in Hackney. It's over East Way. It's over. I think it's
like West End.
I don't know if it's Hackney. I'm trying to think where I've not been. That's the thing. So.
Right. When is that one?
March.
Okay.
Sometime
Probably
in March.
Can't do it then.
Probably. Well, we've got a couple of events ready ourselves. So, anyway, they're going to be at Colour Factory next. But they have been for the last few shows. Or a couple of shows have been down at Fonox, either Sinai or RC1 Sound System. Super sick down there. Kaiju played down there.
Was it Secret Lineup again?
Yeah, it's a huge fan when you got there. So it was like Kaiju, Inez, Kaiju,
Cartridge.
I'm going to completely forget. Yeah, Kai was on there,
Who's on today? Which you probably heard.
Yeah, we probably know.
You know, probably not heard.
Not the tunes, but this one anyway, we're going to feature for you. But also, who else was on that line? Oh, Silky was on it.
Silky.
With back-to-back Shook Night.
Yeah, remember you saying they were,
Komodo back-to-back Boofy.
Oh,
It was a kind of like a little secret.
Talking about Boofy, he said, there you go. I think we mentioned this on the podcast.
So the last one of the year,
That was the best stuff, I think.
Bad boy, because they flow off each other. I think they've made tunes, beats together, and they kind of mixed it up. Went full flavour set, man, on all the vibes. So, Kai finally having his release.
Actually,
I said to you when I read Steph's email, I was like, I can't believe he's.
Yeah, I mean, he's been.
It feels like it's his second release on MEDI.
Yeah.
Because he's been on that many lineups.
Yeah, I mean, he was at Outlook UK. That was 2022. He was playing then.
Yeah.
He'd probably playing before that, wasn't he?
I feel like he was. He had a Regent set on a MEDI lineup, I feel like.
He was Regent on that day, the Outlook.
Oh, was that what? Yeah.
It was with Straps.
But I mean, he's been
beforehand.
Beforehand, that's what I felt like. And then Carty said, but it just feels crazy to me that maybe it's just known. Everyone's known for so long. Everyone keeps tabs anyway. Finally, his release is coming. There is one track you can go and check out on Deep MEDI's SoundCloud. It is Chlorine. No, what's it called?
I can't remember now.
What's it called? Coral. Chlorine. Jeez, I don't know. It's something. Oh, it's close enough, isn't it? That is probably
kind of similar.
It might be my favourite on the EP. It's kind of tough. I think it's the one when we sent it a while back. Did we play it like so while actually? Gaspin one.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like I might have played. I feel it's the one I've drawn for the most out of them. But there's 4 tracks. Oh no, the track names out. Are they all on?
I think this is out soon anyway.
Yeah, Demgod, Nemesis. Oh, it comes out today. It's out for you today.
Yeah, there you go.
Go and get it. Coral, Demgod, Nemesis, and Attitude. If you haven't caught it yet, then here you go. Here's a premiere of one of the tracks. You can go check out the rest over on Deep MEDI. Remember, you can buy Deep MEDI's EPs. You get the digital. You can buy via their own website as well. Deep MEDI store, as well as the vinyls will be out on your local retailers and whatnot if you are abroad and stuff. But yeah, check this one out. Cartridge. Nemesis.
Nice lending.
Yeah, let it roll out. Carty, man, just saying.
Those drums in that. I played that in one of my mixes for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Stumpy.
I can't remember, but
because we had him, we sat on MEZZA for quite a while. He's quite. I was gonna say, talking of the Phonox night, and I remember having these conversations with people while Carty was on set. I was saying, I always remember what's the first set we seen Carty play? I always remember just thinking as sick as a producer he is, and he is absolutely bad boy. Don't always maybe it's just personal taste when it comes to DJing, selection and mixing skills. He's fucking sick as a DJ. He's very good with the effects. He builds. It's more it's not just that, but it's more how he builds sets and energy wise and has moments to breathe in sets, but it never feels like an act he's just lost and doesn't know where to go. It's purposeful. I don't know. It's just my feeling with it anyway. Don't know if he knows that he's ever heard that, but I think his selection's always sick, and he was on a cardio set for me was Bad Boy. That's half part of that was a lot of the selection. He's just fucking hell, come on, man, this is ridiculous. Then some of them half of them ain't gonna see the light of day. The tunes that you're like, fuck's sake, why has this never come out?
No, yeah.
But hey, it's not what they're about, man. You just gotta get used to it. Some of them, it's kind of it's what makes you want to go to the events, isn't it, and enjoy it.
Well, this is the thing, like we about the exclusivity in dubstep. That's what we like. Like, you want to hear these
as
tunes.
much as you might want.
We might want it, but you want to go out and be like, what's this tune? I don't want to know every tune.
Yeah.
Like, that's the exciting thing. And then you get video clips. You go on Reddit. Like, what's this tune?
Yeah. I didn't, man.
It happened to us. Give it a sub-dub with the Hijinks one.
Yeah,
and that was on there straight away.
Yeah, it's literally next morning.
But that's what you want, man. You want people to, these sought after. That's why I like vinyl-only labels. They give that sort of, what's the word?
They get released, but they stay kind of fresh
for longer, because you're not just, not everyone can play it.
Yeah.
That's why
you enjoy hearing it.
That's the culture.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
So,
okay, culture, man. Kalee. Today it's out, Deep MEDI, 31st of January it's dropping. Do go check out the other tunes. It's top to bottom. You know what to expect from Kalee now. It's super fat. And we should shout out, if you haven't noticed, somehow been under a rock, MEDI have started promoting, sharing little tidbits from EGREGORE's album that's forthcoming. Head over to Deep MEDI's YouTube page, go check out. EGREGORE has been doing some little videos talking about production process, how long it's taken him, what he's been doing to build all the friggin' sounds from the project, which is just, it seems like he just puts himself through the mill, just locks himself in his little studio, dark ass studio with 50 million instruments, and it's just I'm just gonna learn how to play this. It's fuck me, you're a nut.
He's definitely, for me, Empire Dirt's probably one of the best tunes ever made for in dubstep world.
Yeah, it's beyond dubstep.
It is, but in this realm, it's for me one of the, because I remember hearing that Outlook 2017. And just what is it? Who is this? But it makes sense now that we know. But at the time, I was just like, is it Mahler himself? Because he was playing it all the time. That tune. To be honest, it should have stayed on vinyl only, like we were talking about, mate. You know what I mean? But
I think he toured the tune for that time, and it just sold shit.
It is amazing.
Got
amazing
repressed
tune.
how many times?
Some tunes just do that for me, man. Like the more musicality to it, rather than just pure subs and shit. Just something more.
In one of the videos, actually, he talked about it at Empire Dirt and how he's just, he's always found that he with every release he has to completely reshape. He doesn't want to just do what he could have just. He could have just harped on that, just bank that, just made more of that, and had more just rode that hype and made more like it. But it's not in him to do that. He's done it now.
Yeah,
he's on to the next thing, and it's his performance at System. Fucking hell.
On stage.
I fully it's one of those things. Those parts of it to me, I could see half the crowd wasn't just what the hell is going? I don't get it. And half the crowd was absolutely fucking blown away. It's beyond some people's. It's just watching these DJs over here in a minute. Now this fucker's on stage with a vest with this all this mad live gear. Just whip the blanket off and a fucking reveal in the theatre. What is going on, man? And it's the sounds and the shit and the fucking textures and space he's creating. You're
it's different shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the nights over. I'm there sitting there. I was fucking hell, man. That was different. I'm there have I seen anything like that? No. Only EGREGORE can do EGREGORE things, man. So head over to MEDI YouTube anyway. You go watch the videos. I'm sure they've been dropping more tidbits. There's short versions on socials and whatnot, Instagram and stuff like that. Shout out MEDI family.
Another drink?
Yes, please, brother. Beer time for us. And whilst we're getting a beer, we will swiftly move on to the next feature, next tune. We have, I believe it's a first time feature on the show, Who is it? Man,
yeah, it is.
Krotone. So definitely one of the heads that is come more on the radar within the last year for us personally. Anyway, I know he's been around longer. Once you discover people.
Didn't he play 5 sets at Outlook? He played a lot.
He was at Subdub as well, and then he
was.
Did he go back to back with Bakey at Subdub? That was it. That was it. He was it. Obviously we didn't get to check out any of the other. I mean, I had to attempt. The first attempt at scouting all the rooms was absolutely fine because it was super early and queue people were still heading in. And then the second time I tried to get around to have a quick look, anything going on in any other room was an absolute fail because I just couldn't. I was just like, I was just, chatting, and then next minute it was just like, open the door, and I was like, fuck me, there's no way I'm getting through there.
Busy,
like, I was like, nah, man, I won't end up back at the room for like an hour and a half. Like, can't do it, man. But yeah, Krotone definitely more on the like that sort of garage side of things. Two-step like brings a lot of influence, like jungle influence, dubstep influence into his stuff. Kind of like hybrid, a real like genre merger.
Yeah,
put it that way. This one is coming on. What is it? It's DEXT. I think there's DEXT recordings. So it's not got the T in there as well. It's DEXT this one, vinyl and digital. It's coming on 23rd February. There's 4 tracks. You got Mashdown. You got Joker, which everyone, if you listen to that, you'll recognize a sample from it. There's a double mean track that samples the same Joker Smoker. That sample that's been in a bunch of stuff. You've got the Frequency, and then you've got the B2, which we're actually going to play. Sorry if you can hear the sirens in the background.
Classic Brixton, isn't it?
We are in Brixton at the end of the day. But yeah, this track is called Insane. It's actually a 135. These tunes are all like 137, 135, that kind of vibe, a little bit skippier. I thought, you know what? I'm fucking vibing with it. It's going on the show. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Krotone's doing bits. Check him out. First time feature on the show. Let's go.
He's getting good at this.
Dancing on it. Yeah, shout out Krotone, man. Fucking. Yeah, we're talking, and it's start the show. I'm mixing up our sets a little bit, bringing in a little bit the 4/4, like skippy, two-step-ish.
Like
even
rolling
for
things
me,
in.
probably a little bit more techno-y vibes. It depends on the tunes, who's making them. The techno stuff tends to have that dub techno-y more world. It's funny, like when you do stuff like, I've got it down here, like Babe Roots, and they get labelled as dub techno, and then you listen to other dub techno, and it's like, Babe Roots is more dub than techno. But like some of the stuff is way more techno. It's like barely any dub. There's like a few delays.
Yeah.
And the odd siren, but it's like basically techno.
Yeah.
And it's just, as on a set, you wouldn't imagine like those tunes living in the same world or on the same event. But so for some artists anyway, especially across Europe, they definitely do.
Yeah.
But yeah, Krotone, man, he's doing bits. He's someone to look out for, and he's like someone I could imagine him maybe like, you know, Axel's label, Dime Shift, doing something that's a little like even more dubstep, early garage, like early dubstep, late garage, that kind of influence.
Good to get on a guest mix as well.
I would love to hear that. This is your invite right now. If you're listening, bro, get it in, send it us. Yeah, we'll schedule it in anytime.
Get on it, mate. We'll fucking put it out. Because I remember at Outlook, I went down a bit early because you were getting ready or something. He was on before break take, I believe.
Are you sure that wasn't just when I was napping?
Might be a nap.
Might have been a nap day.
Yeah, I mean,
probably dead after a few.
But yeah, I remember him before break take. I was like, it was jamming to it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's sick. But so I'd love to hear a little guest mix.
Let's get on it. But who we got next, bro?
Oh wow! Is it MEZZA or MEZZA dub? That's the question.
I'm going MEZZA dub.
Yeah, we'll go MEZZA dub.
I don't think it's a dub by MEZZA because it's coming out.
It's coming out. So this one's on Slimzos. End of Feb.
Yeah.
We think it's 2-track. We're unsure because the file, we transfer.
It's gone now. Yeah.
So we couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3, but we know there's definitely these 2 on there. Which
we've got this Superhero 4/4, which we're gonna play. But then there's Superhero dubstep
tune. Which...
Yeah, but they're still either go. This is just a bit more like 4/4 grind kind of.
Yeah, and we might as well plug the Slimzos Time V6 compilation.
Yeah,
now. As well, which MEZZA we think is on it. It says Mezz on my thing, but I think it is meant to be MEZZA. He's played one track, which I'm going to play tonight. Little sort of grimier tune.
I don't know if it's not. Do you know what? The album's not labelled on there.
Oh, is it not? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, when you see a little loading thing,
start freaking out that like something's going to go wrong. Because I was going to say like, yeah, I mean the fucking project is stacked, isn't it? I think it might have been Dust. Shout out Dust who let us know about the project first.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, is it Dark Knights the one on there?
Yeah, that's Dark Knights is the one MEZZA has on there. You see, it's just MEZZA on there. So
it's all switching up, isn't it?
You're probably right. It was probably just MEZZA, which is kind of a bit. Oh, so there you go. They're probably the ones on it. You've got like Gordo, Cert One, Books, Dust, MEZZA, Vermin, Shaky Legs, Helicopter, Death Trap, Maxwell, Dan, Tripta. Hypho's on there, C Rank. Is Ellison on there? Is that really part of that?
Yeah, Ellison was,
E3 Breaks, which is As If Kid and Slimzos. Slimzy. The label Slimzos. Florinoise, Al Laurie, the Bristol boy we've had on the show before, he's sick.
Is it Brighton? I thought it was Brighton.
Brighton, I meant that. I was like, I said pointing down south.
It's one of the
Brighton. Rational Soul, Deform, Ghana. I think that's it for that.
Yeah. So we are going to play the 4
Illegal Shipment, Tekka's Beats, Owly, Ghana, As If Kid, Solo.
There's a lot of people basically.
It's a big compilation.
When's that one out? Is that out now?
You can it's out now or you can go pre-order it. It is over on the Bandcamp. I'm pretty sure it's out now. But we've got this one for you.
This one. We're not sure if it's vinyl or only or like a digi or just vinyl. I mean, or just digi, but we'll play it.
They have a lot of like dub vinyl only releases on Slimzos, so it might be one of those ones. Forgive us because we've forgotten, but this is Superhero 4x4 MEZZA, maybe dub.
most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
Apologies to the neighbours.
We can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
When this came through, because for some reason whenever I hear like these sort of beats, it just reminds me of you at Give It Dub. It was because I was doing this. If you look at our mix, you'll see there's a section that you played with like a few trends and boiling tunes and whatnot, and it just just now comes to me like any of this. I'm like, try some of this, gonna be better.
Yeah.
So yeah, just that's the sound that reminds me of you more now. Is that sound?
Yeah, it's pretty mad, isn't it? Things evolve, things change. I say things change. It's like sometimes you just like you hear stuff and it's like it takes you back to your roots.
Yeah.
In some ways, you know what I mean? Like we laugh about like, you know, our era is like in school, like high school was like really when grime blew up.
Yeah.
So we like, because you know it had its moment before dubstep did.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like all our mates like suddenly like. All my skating mates went chavvy. Everyone were like wanted to spray bars
on the Walkmans. They're like playing out of the Walkmans. Like,
the orange like Sony Ericssons.
Yeah. Everyone was sending for each other.
Yeah. So, like bars. Like people were like trying to make beats on their phones. Trying to make beats on Fruity Loops. I had Fruity Loops because my dad. I was shit. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Dad used to use Acid as well. A little program. I didn't have that one there. Only at his. But yeah, different fucking times, man. And it's just sometimes I feel like we spoke about Nefa, innit? About like the guy I'm seeing at the moment. He was talking about Trav's Presents, who are doing shows down here in London. I haven't got to one yet, but I want to. Just sort of like things come and go. Like sound like influences what people are making, and like a lot of it, like Trends and Boiling, we talk about Mean Streets. They're inspiring a lot of other younger producers or older heads who've kind of not made some of that sound for a while. Some heads are making a bunch of stuff, but it's not coming out there. I mean, like, I think her name, like, As If Kid sent a bunch of tunes. I'm like, is anything going to happen with half of them tunes? Because they should be out there in the world. It's sick. There's a bunch of heads, but like, it's just, I feel there's just ebbs and flows to all these like different little nuances in the sound. Even though you might just label it as grime, you might label it as dubstep, whatever. Like even like the 140 bassline stuff. It's there's just ebbs and flows to it where it's like something pops off and then like all of a sudden all these like producers' heads are like, oh, I should make some of that, and it's like suddenly our inbox, we felt the ebbs and flows over the last 4.5 years of like what's trendy, the 1985 influence,
100%,
influence, the whatever, the handy influence, if it's a specific artist, Alex Perez, whatever it is, it's like we felt those ebbs and flows. And or like bootlegs of the same shit that we like got 20 different bootlegs of the same vocal or same tune. It's like there is just those influences that happen, man. And I think at the minute I am personally riding this wave of stuff that's still we say 140 because you can't label it all strictly dubstep.
No,
some of it is grime, some of it is garage. And it's just a loose term in terms of describing what I play, which encompasses.
Well, your mixing style works with it because you can roll off each track and you can even triple drop it and like play around with your like basses and stuff. And it's just, I'm playing stuff like this myself. Like it's stuff that I want to get in, and there's some Teffa tunes that we've got that have got like a grimier influence as well that we've been feeling.
No one's signed them. Like,
bear
with them, man. Like, if you fucking label owner and you're arrested, he's got loads of shit like that. It's never. Is it going to see the light of day?
We should mention that the big one from Teffa 2 Trends. See if he would shit out there.
Yeah. We should. To be fair, so you should send it in. 100%. But shout out MEZZA, Slimzos, Slimzy, the whole fam. They were up in. Was Slimzy up there as well for Mean Streets?
Was that yesterday or today?
It was last night, yeah. Welcome to Sabada were there last night. They must have flew in yesterday.
Oh, good.
Because they're in Manny tonight.
Yeah, they're playing hit and run, aren't they?
So they were. I seen Rockham's story last night.
Oh,
I seen this morning that he was there.
Yeah, probably just flew in. Yeah, last night. I suppose.
But do while we're on the subject, do look out for Trends and Boiling this year. Trends Mean Streets, I should say, his label celebrating 10 years this year. We're doing other events. They have just done the Manchester one, but they're looking for dates elsewhere. So if you're in other cities, if you didn't manage to make that one, if January was too tough for you, then look out for another event because they're fucking sick and their sets always go off. Next up, keeping it moving, keeping it rolling. I swear I just accidentally deleted. Oh no, do you know what it is? The things all out of whack, the notes and the things aren't in order.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm going to stick in the record box order. Alright,
okay,
it's way more, it's
that's
way
right.
better.
Yeah, because it screens it out, doesn't it?
Yeah. So next up we have the next EP from Article Music.
He's returning, yeah?
Yeah,
like he's had one before.
Of course, yeah. He's got kind of, feels like he's part of the Article family at the moment, which I love to see. We spoke about this before, but like Unky's recently joined the Article family. Yeah. Very much suits that label. Wraz. You're on about Wraz. He's come to Article Music. He very much suits that label. He brings something different, his sound, to a UK label, a European side of things, obviously, because he's doing his bits out over in the US and Canada. But yeah, this one is the Dreadbox EP. We're going to be playing this track, Fiend. It's coming out in 2nd of Feb, so that's Friday. There's quite a few of these 2nd of Feb releases, as usual. It's going to be Bandcamp Day, probably. They still do.
I imagine this.
I think they are. They just don't think. Do you know what it is? Bandcamp laid off a load of stuff, didn't they? Last year, end of last year, and I just don't feel like they're promoing them, shouting about it, whatever it is.
Yeah, you don't see it as much.
You don't, and it sucks. But at the minute, there is nothing better. It's like it for labels, independent labels, especially, to get money instantly, directly, cutting out middleman, all of that stuff. Direct Bandcamp days where they're getting 100% of minus like a 0.5 credit card fee, whatever it is that goes through. If people pay via PayPal or whatever it is.
I heard SoundCloud was getting bought out.
Yeah, it was up for sale, but I don't know who's.
Because that could ruin. Like, it's not great. It's okay. It's
terrible,
decent,
man.
but it could ruin it even more if whoever buys it. Could make it better though.
They could make it a million times better. A million times better, bro. There's so many immediate. If I got hold, I do product design in my day job. If I got hold of SoundCloud, there's so many things I look at. I'm like, why?
Do you have a couple million to spend?
Why? I think they want more than a couple mil. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't seem like it's worth it, but somebody will buy it. Wraz, anyway.
Yeah, be fucking Elon Musk.
Once he quits Twitter, Twitter with music. MySpace. That's MySpace, bro. Wraz, Article. This one, we're playing the track Fiend. like we said, it's coming out on the 2nd of February. You know,
he's just so fun with everything, man.
Yeah, he's sick.
I was in the zone with that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely sick by Wraz. Mr. Canadian French Donny.
Yes. When you got him to speak French and you were like, you were losing your
I was like, mate,
He's like, he actually can speak French. I was like, yeah, of course.
Proper French face.
He's like, proper. It's not fake. You were like, yeah, not your fake French. Not your fake egregore French you're doing.
Remember when I asked him to stay in my bed?
That's weird. Shout him out, man.
Go on. Wraz, I mean, like you say, Artical, perfect label for Wraz. Like,
he does, he's not, again, he's one of those until he got signed and we found the news out and got the tunes and featured it. It's like, yeah, you know what, like in between like Kenzo sets and stuff, like Unki was an obvious one.
Yeah,
like his sound, it's like fuck, it's like when you listen to especially some of like older Kenzo stuff as well, it's like fucking hell.
Yeah,
I can imagine it in his sets for sure. I just think Artical's just one of those labels. Like, I wish they had more nights, more label nights and whatnot, I do admit, because I just feel like their roster in general, but it is spread. Their artists is not so localized, I guess, so it's kind of harder in that sense.
But it's nice to see them on a sub-dub or something, you know, like with their own room, like they can sort it out properly, obviously got the money behind them to get the proper artists in.
Yeah.
Sub-dub could get Wraz.
Yes, they could.
They could, but
maybe we have to have a little conversation with stuff we've talked about. But shout out Kenzo, man. Shout out Wraz. 2024. Can't wait to see what comes for the rest of the year for both of them. And who knows? Maybe we'll be linking up with Wraz soon again. You think?
I'll get him to speak French.
Yeah, you will, bro. Yeah, you will.
That's it, man. Really
shout
fucking sick
out Wraz, bro. Next up.
Yeah, boy.
Who we got, brother? Who we got?
I'm really. There's a track on there. The one we're gonna play. This got me straight away. It's SARAPHIM. Yeah. It's on Nomine Sound. It's coming at the end of February. Do you have the exact date? I don't know.
But I think it's 23rd.
It's 23rd of February. What is that track called? I haven't got it on.
It's Echoes.
Echoes, but there is 2 other tracks as well.
Yeah.
What are they called? Again, sorry, I haven't got the notes on the computer. Maybe we have to have an iPad next month.
Maybe we'll sort that out. Get a little iPad. I've got one.
I've got one as well.
Yeah.
We have one each.
Yeah, there you go.
Proper.
Either way, I need this to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have a proper deck, so yeah. You got sitars and strings, and
Suar-api.
yes. I don't know what the fuck that is. I know what sitar is. It's just the
No.
Asian instrument.
That's it. Yeah, this third track, number 3,
It's Bad
it's
Boys.
gritty. It's gorgeous. Obviously, we love these boys that we've seen them a few times. Outlook Origins, Outlook UK. They were about.
Yeah, I want to see them. Like,
Make it on a set. We see when they're not playing.
yeah,
We've never
I know,
actually seen a set of theirs. Actually, saying that, that's
I know.
blasphemy. Really.
Get him down and get nominated to sort something out. He's another one. He's slowly like. There's a few more artists. We need to shout out Bazzora.
Bazzura's beforehand.
They're like a week apart, aren't they? So it's kind of like, now that we've gone monthly, it's an either or thing, and like we've had Bazzora on more recently than SARAPHIM, so one for SARAPHIM releases, though there is, you know what, I will shout out Bazzora, the specific track I really love on the Bazzora release. Is it even in here? It might not be.
It might be on your computer.
Yeah, I think it's called Metronome. It's the one that begins with M anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
I think that's right.
Metronome or something like that. It's fully sick, but
Yeah.
we're gonna go for SARAPHIM.
Yeah.
Echoes. Check this one out. Bad Boys. Let's go again.
think our American audience would like that one.
Yeah,
very much so.
Good.
By the way, does anyone live over there? Because they would have seen some joke shit.
Nah, that is that's all. The building over there, they can't see it. There's a window there. It's like office and co-working space.
Oh, okay, no.
So it's really weird because we're sat in here. Because me and Mrs. work from home. Myself work from home, and we'll be sat in here working, but we're just in our house.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes stop and whatnot. But meanwhile, they're just over there, just like. There's like office. There's companies who rent office space there. I think as well as like hot desking, depending on what floor they're on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bit.
I just thought if someone's there, and they're just there.
Yeah, so no one's ever really there on the weekends, but they are. Some people do stay late in the week. You can see they're like hustling till like fucking 7 o'clock. We're like, fucking hell, man, go home. Jesus Christ. Yeah, shout out SARAPHIM.
Fucking hard, that one, people. What do you think of that one? What do you think of that one? That one is gritty.
Yes, Nomine sounds doing it big. Do check out the Bazura release that's coming as well this month. And like I said, they're both going to drop before we have our next podcast coming out. So yeah, both are sick and fully worth checking out. Next up, bro, we've got the next one. Bro, where'd it go? ZAMZAM.
We love ZAMZAM.
Oh, sick. Oi, how gas? I saw we were voice noting around the time. I was like, bruv, got the ZAMZAM promo. I was like, on my knees, just like, yes.
That was a good while ago.
Yes, it's a while back, and finally.
We would love to hear more shows, ZAMZAM shows. I think I'd
Outlook UK is.
I'd like to go to a proper ZAMZAM night, because obviously it's very different. They're varied. It's not, they've got a bit of dubs.
Kenzo on there, man.
That's what I mean. Yeah, Outlook UK. We mentioned it loads of times before.
A ZAMZAM night though, that was like purely Marcus Abanessa.
Maybe like Causa. Day Zero, Headland, fucking bro, it's just the most Kenzo, Sparrow, it's the most ridiculous lineup. They would have some serious. Which one was Headland's one?
It was a while back.
One of the earlier ones.
He put one up on Bandcamp. You can get it. I think.
Of course, he did that.
Yeah, ZAMZAM. It's the same time they allowed them during COVID time to artists. They were like, if you want to stick them up on your Bandcamp, let people get one of the tunes. I don't think not both of them, but Mineral Run. I want to say it's Headlands. I think it's Mineral Run. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone knows in the comments. I'm doing that off the top of my head.
I feel like that's the one I'm playing tonight.
Oh,
that was just a Bandcamp one. Yeah.
That it will be that one.
Was it that one?
Yeah. There you go.
That was the one. Oh, that was sick.
Yeah. It's on, and because
I think you're right.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with my ZAMZAM.
Yeah, you know your Zammies, don't you?
Yeah.
Zammies. I love that label name, ZAMZAM. Just
too sick.
Simple.
Too sick. But yeah, the next one up from ZAMZAM, Traces joining the ZAMZAM family. Debut on there. 2 tracks. We're playing. What are we playing? We're playing Listen for the heads. This is also in my mix. Actually, it's at the very end. That I put for my Sunday morning dubstep mix that I put I'll eat tomorrow. It's like 3 days ago for you or whatever it is when this goes out. But Traces, the other one is called No One. Brackets, can't tell. But yeah, obviously 7-inch vinyl, ZAMZAM. That's how you got to go direct to ZAMZAM website as well. Also over on the Bandcamp. But I think actually, are they still doing them? I think because they have a website, they think they just do it directly there. There's a lot of labels, they don't need to. ZAMZAM also have a subscriber thing. You can just subscribe to ZAMZAM releases and you get them.
Oh, nice.
You don't know what's coming, but you know the fire. And part of me is like, should I just sign up for that? It seems, but I don't know if you're allowed to if you're outside of North America or US. Because postage situation, it's shit. It's really shit. They obviously they distribute to record shops here. Buy them here and whatnot. But anyway, this is Tracy's. Listen to this one. I think it's technically it's the B track on there. The one No One is on the B on the A side, but this is.
Yeah, Batman, gun man too. Listen.
Hello, people. There is the first drop of Traces on ZAMZAM. That was Listen.
I very much associate Traces as a sound system duo. I don't think you want to see these boys play on a shitty sound. Like their tunes are very much.
Yeah.
You got to have the right equipment, or else you're not gonna feel it, man.
You want it on a proper shit. I love that tune, eh? Proper uplifting and chill.
Fucking serious.
Yeah, I've got a couple of. I was thinking about Traces, like just their journey. Remember that when we met them early?
Yeah, we're doing the rarefied thing.
Yeah.
Rare feed.
The absolute Spaz Midlands thing where we say rare feed.
Rare
But
field.
yeah.
We said at one point, but we met them there. Obviously, well, one of them it was Theo. We met.
Yeah, we met Theo.
and his brother.
Yes, yeah.
And then we met the other
George.
George.
Yeah.
Another time.
George was at the 5 years. Big up George. He was at 5 years of Good For Ya the other week as well.
Yeah.
And he came to Frozen Tempo as well. It's a farmer. Remember, did you not see him there?
I don't know, mate. I might have. I can't remember. Must have.
Yeah, he was at Frozen Tempo. You must have.
Yeah,
You must have. Yeah, he was there. Because Farmer went to see him before the event.
Of course,
came out.
yeah.
So, big up the boys doing bits as well. I don't know where Theo is actually, because I haven't seen him for a little bit, but
I don't know.
hope you're right, bro. If you listen.
I haven't seen him on, like, I'd like to see him out play again, because last time we saw him play was the heavyweight spin-off. What was that called? They ain't done it since. It was called something. Frames.
There you go.
It was like he wanted to do a different genre, but when I need a dubstep room. That was cool though.
Dipped his toe in.
It was cool. It was a decent-ish sound. Like,
it was Youngster, Traces, and Luffler.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It was, I think it was that there was only I swear they played like extended sets. They weren't like there wasn't many. It was like 3 or 4.
That was it. Yeah, and I remember you seeing like nominees. Collabs with Youngster. That was
you saw it ages ago. Jeez, I was like,
21. Was that?
They had like fucking 40 years there scrolling. Like, about 40.
Yeah.
And they just picked like 7 for the album or whatever they put out. Shout out Traces. Shout out ZAMZAM. I think what was the date on that one again? It just says shipping early February. So hop on it, get on it straight away, peeps. Do not sleep on that one.
Oh, I really hope we're picking us up nicely on here.
Yeah, I hope we're good. We're sure. I'll be able to sort it out.
We have to level up.
Yeah. Next up,
because we're moving around a lot. Sometimes I'm like over there, then I'm over here.
Yeah. You let us know feedback, people. We'll have the mic sorted. We just fucked. I thought I had to.
It's fine.
But
we're gonna get the same mic anyway, so it'll be equal.
Yeah. You know the standard people. The rock steady SM58.
Yes. You can do some bars with that, mate.
I've got bars for days.
I've got bars for days. That's like a little hook you got. It's like, I've got bars for days, everybody.
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
Yeah, what's got next, bro?
I just did a Devilman in the Skeptic Clash. Swiftly moving on. D-BLK. We got bars. Sadik. Our boy.
I forgot this was on,
Yeah. Or Cadik, as we used to say. That is how it's kind of spelled in the English way, but it's Sadik. That's how it's said. C-A-D-I-K. Frozen Page family. We had him. He's also Frozen Tempo family because we had him on the 002 vinyl with Substrata. Obviously, we had Ronin on one. Oh, that is my actual copy because I've got spares down there.
You picked it out.
We don't know what we're doing with them yet. If anyone wants a copy of this, let me know. We've got a couple spare, but might be a competition here or there for Patreons or something around Deep Tempo events anyway in the future, or Frozen Tempo future events when we do 003. We haven't decided on any of that yet. But yeah, we have the Cadik Ronin on here as well as Substrata, Baleful Tricks. Cadik is venturing out. This isn't on Frozen Tempo or Frozen Plates. Next up, this is actually his first release on D-BLK, the vinyl only label.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not vinyl only.
Did you get a digi with it?
It's not. It's digi as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I felt like one of the tunes was maybe vinyl only.
No, it is vinyl. It is vinyl, but with this, you can just buy them on bank account.
Yeah, just forgot. New year, new brand.
It looks like a label where it would be vinyl only, a bit like that.
I feel like you could keep one on there that's like vinyl only, maybe.
Yeah, well, I said like Dubplopper started doing that, like with just one tune.
One tune stays
vinyl only.
Yeah, kind of makes sense. So some of them they've already been released, haven't they, with the digi thing? So I don't know. If that's
like Farmers then knew this vinyl only.
Yes, yeah, of course, of course on that project.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking about that tune.
And Substratas as well.
Yes.
I think that makes sense though, because it's such a big tune. It's one you don't want to listen to in your house. It's got to be a vinyl, like just out and about, like, you know what I mean, like keep it fresh.
Yeah, no one wants it over rinsed.
Even though we did.
I don't know. Is that the actual one that's on here?
Nah, that's not. No, that's my.
I know Water is. It's the Ion Digital. Oh no, that's it. It's
it the Ion ones?
Pandem Pancake.
Yeah,
that's it. So
it's not. I can check it.
It's the Ion Digitals. It's Pandem Pancake. It's also Water. But we're playing. There's 3 tracks on here, and we're playing a track called Samurai Jazz for you. You know anything about Cadik? Different geezer. You'll have an awful time like trying to mix some of the tunes. If you're a DJ, but if you love just like playing music, you want to support it, you want to buy it, you want something different in your sets that's different than everyone else, and you want to be buying Cadik tunes. Yeah, because he's an absolute bad man.
Also, go check out, if you can, on our Patreon, the Cadik mix from Loki.
Any tier.
Last November. Yeah, any tier. It could be just $140 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing set. The guy's a legend as well. Absolutely one of the nicest guys I've ever met in the scene for sure. Always gives us a present when we see him.
I know.
Very nice. We should give him a present soon.
I got him a cake and then forgot to give it until very end of the night, which was really bad.
I missed that.
No, do you know what it was? We were going to do it before the night started with all of us there, but then we had the deck issue.
Yeah.
It was stressful. Frozen Tempo. Here you go, behind the scenes.
Ooh.
The turntable was just like, the connection was absolute fucked. Remember, you touched the wire, it was like...
Oh, it was only around one speaker.
Fucked, yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
But you touched that wire and it was just like, sent a shiver down your spine with the fucking noise that came out. So we were like, getting a fucking new Technic sorted on one side of the thing, and that was when we were meant to do the whole cake thing. But then we did, I was like, shit, it was like 1 a.m, 1:32. I was like, I got a cake for you. It was Josh's birthday coming up in like 2 weeks. And yeah, we just, thank you very much, brother. We just about remembered to get that.
Yeah, we got it in just in time.
And sing a really cheesy happy birthday. Yeah. I think we've got videos somewhere of that. But yeah, it was an amazing time. Here's Cadik, the Donny, this one, Samurai Jazz, coming on D-BLK. samurai sword out.
I just love his sound,
Yeah.
man. The dubs he's got, I can't wait to get some more mastered, the ones he said he's going to send us, because they're going to go off in the dance.
Yeah,
mate.
man.
Honestly, Sadik is sitting on. Oh, go listen if you can. Go listen to his set.
Yeah, so
100%.
Sadik production
Just
set.
dubs and.
When people commented on it, it's like, what's this? I was like,
Yeah,
Sadik. He was like, I think people, some people commented on one of the clips, and he was like, he didn't even know what the track name was because it's so fresh. He was making tunes, like he was finishing fresh tunes just for the show. Yeah, he's a crazy guy, man. He's so talented.
Very talented. And like he plays on time code vinyl as well.
Yeah.
Like that's just how him and Zosha do things. Like she does actual vinyl plates.
Yeah.
But that's just how they are vinylists. And I love it though. I love watching them perform like that.
Mate.
It's that element of just seeing what they do. Like obviously, we do the CDJs and we can mix so much quicker.
You have to be focused.
Yeah.
Way more.
Like beat matching on that is so much
because
difficult.
They fall out as well. You get them in time.
Yeah.
Like,
and then it's drifting away.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. You're like, shit, man. Come on.
Different level. Like imagine doing like a full. I mean, I think Hatcher did a full vinyl 24 hours. That's fucking nuts. But
that's the thing. Like EZ did his 24-hour thing, but like Hatcher did it on vinyl, man. That's different levels of concentration. It's intense.
Yeah, that is nuts actually when you think about it. But yeah,
but he's good on the hold effects and that to just like bail himself out, just like roll something out and then just roll in the next one easy. But,
True,
which is a good way of doing it. But yeah, we've got something new we're gonna try and show next, but after this next tune. So bear with us because we'll tell you a bit more about that. But before we do, next up, bro.
Yeah. Photo Sounds gang. Yeah.
Yes, bro. Photo Sounds. We mentioned Unki earlier, of course. Unki and Canon.
And we're here with Kalee, Kali, Kalee from Manchester, mate. If you go, can we keep like going back?
Is he still in Canada?
Is he in Canada?
He went back. He was there before.
Oh, I didn't know.
And then he went back, I think.
I don't know. I didn't know this information.
Yeah, I think he is,
So, I didn't even know. But yeah, Kalee, if you've watched the Frozen Plates vlog, in Budapest he came with Rap J and Seneca. They were there with us. But yeah, the Kalee's on Photo Sounds. 4 tracks, is it? 4-track EP?
Yes, 4 tracks.
Fucking sick. The one we're going to play is a collab with Vandull, which is a bit of an older tune.
Yeah,
it's finally coming out.
Mad Cow.
Yeah.
Fanta Fruit Twist, Bowser and Spartan as well. You've got there. But we're playing Mad Cow.
Photo Boys.
And Snowy, yeah.
We will do a part 2 of the photo night. One day, it will happen.
We'll get it hooked.
We will get it done. We'll do it fucking student night again.
Yeah. But just us, I think.
Yeah,
we'll do something.
Yeah.
Too
crazy.
Yeah.
Too expensive, but
we went mad at last time.
Yeah.
Mental.
But yeah, we've got Kalee. Obviously, return of Vandull on a track, but he's still not returning. But it's good to have him back.
Maybe,
again.
man. We can
draw him in.
If enough people comment down below saying bring back Vandull, come back.
He'll do it.
I think he'll do it.
He came to Subdub when we played.
Yeah, he did.
And he was
sick
loving himself.
So sick to see
loving
him.
it. So he probably saw that and went, I need to come back.
Vandull's just all night.
I know, you see him on the vlog, on the video, he's in the corner, he's
enjoying himself.
That's what he means. He seems like he's such in a happy place now, which is great to see.
Yeah. It's good go, and
he's doing well,
yeah,
doing his job. Is there any other people on this release, or is it just Kalee?
It's just Kalee and then it's
Vandull. And it says on
Snowy. Yeah.
I didn't even say
I said it, but
it's cool.
I didn't want to.
It's all about Snowy. We saw him at 140.
Yeah. I mean, everyone that Snowy's a bad man.
Yeah. So yeah, this one, Mad Cow.
Let's go.
Kalee, Vandalizer, deeper than roots. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All these man wanna draw my gal. I'm like, alright, pal. Bang and it's all lights out. Yeah, I feel alright now. Give a joke, man, like Cujo, Mur and Sal. I'll leave you with the worst morale. You're the first out in the battle royale. Yeah. It'll get deep, not shallow like how. Think that I shan't, then I shall. Ow. Leave my face with a scar like ow.
know that I'm foul. Throw in the towel, come with a smile, go with a scowl. Yeah. Wow, man, I old school like my cow. Back in the day of Fickle Bow Wow, when Will Smith said wicked wow wow. I'm a big dog like Chow Chow, and I've been about since pow. Who, what, where, why, how? What? Then I'm out, so chow. Chow. Wow. So I bow. Any boy test that they must die now. I'll leave man with a bust eyebrow. Give man a clap for the clap. No point shouting the art. See man out in a bar, not man out in a bar. Give man a clap for the clap. Cause I give man a clap for the clap. No point shouting the art. See man out in a bar, not man out in a bar. Give man a clap for the clap. Give man a clap for the clap. No point shouting the art. See man out in a bar, not man out in a bar. Give man a clap for the clap. Clap for the clap. Give man a clap for the clap. No point shouting the art. See man around in a bar, not man around in a bar. Give man a clap for the clap. Give man a clap for the clap. No point shouting it out. See man around in the bar, not man around in the bar. Give man a clap for the clap. You little bitch. Raw, they can't see me anymore. Every day I'll ever stay low to the ground. Looking low key, I'm around. You never saw me before, you ain't seen me now. Said I'm kicking the county, gang king in the town. And fuck doing it again, cause I'm doing it now. I want grands on grands, not a nickel of mine. And if it ain't about money, then I'm chilling my house. Still slow ski going on foul. To the other MCs like the raw clans. Acting like I ain't got that crown. Them and I'm talking funny like scouts. When I'm still taking shots like Blouders. When they hold a quick and bow. Anybody got anything they wanna announce? That it's so good, I'm here like Wraz. If you wanna come for me, make it count. Reach where St. P, make a boy bounce. Fuck getting long gangs and laughs and smiles. All ex-silent man about 10 miles. Was sure about this before I had doubts. City got the mentality of a town, but I took a little risk and I got a bit of clout and a painting. Trying to put my hand up a blouse on foul. Ling man over and down. Causing a mosh pit when I'm in crowds. Beating the game every time I come around. Fuck my beginning thing, I ain't trying to do fouls. Always working, never don't lounge. Had paintings in Coco Lounge. Onto the beef more time like cows. On winning with the dogs, I'll release the hounds. Yeah, thank you.
Managed to like go pretty much the whole podcast for having a wee. I think it's standing up helps.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's helped me. I've just
You had one?
Yeah,
One, though?
one was pretty good to be fair. Yeah.
I mean,
when
I can
you're
go,
on the beat.
I'll be alright for now.
Fair play to you, bro.
That's four
Fair
beers, going 4
play.
beers nearly.
You're not 4 beers
4
deep,
beers
bro.
deep.
You're
I gotta
4
play a set later. Oh my god.
4 beers deep. Yeah, shout out Kalee, man. Shout out VANDULL. Shout out Snowy.
Shout out Photo Sound. Shout out Canum. Whoever knows how you say it.
We say Canum.
Canum.
Yeah, we definitely say Canum.
Everyone says Canum, who isn't us, but then I think it's Canum.
He doesn't.
He said it to me on that blog.
Yeah, he's
say whatever you want.
I don't think he's never correct. He's never corrected us.
No.
And we're like Midlanders, so we don't say Can.
He said Canum, whatever you want to say. So
I like saying Can and neat makes sense because of the H thing the other way around. That's different.
He's got so many fucking good dubs, you know, man.
Can.
So many.
Something there, man.
Too many, man. Yeah, when's that one out again?
It's 23rd of February.
Okay.
But it's 1 week earlier on Bandcamp. So it's 23rd of February everywhere. So on your Junos and your Beatports and all that kind of shit.
But you might as well go Bandcamp.
If you want it 1 week earlier, which can't even do the maths of right now, go straight to Bandcamp. Basically the Friday before.
Yeah.
So keep a lookout for that. Shout out the family, man. Doing it big. Next up, we're going to roll into something a little bit different. So we told you we're going monthly.
Yep.
But it does mean we still want to try and get in as many tracks as possible.
Yep.
So this little section might develop a little bit. Might plan.
Yeah, we've only just decided this
today. 10 minutes before we start recording.
So yeah. So it might not go well.
Who knows?
Might go well.
We'll see. We're going to do lightning rounds. You know, there's sometimes we just feel like there's people we've had on regularly, tunes that we, or like projects we don't have tons to say about, the bits about. Sometimes it's just, they came in last minute and we already put notes and planned everything else. And some tunes came in last night and yesterday. That's just kind of how it is. And we're recording today and we've got lives, we've got jobs, we've got partners and stuff to do. So they're just going to get whacked in and we're going to be like, do you know what? does it work? We're going to do lightning rounds. We're going to roll through. We're not going to talk in between the tracks.
No, we're just going to roll through.
We might try and mix it. We might just...
Yeah, we can, if we want. It doesn't really matter.
We might just fade because...
whatever.
Very different vibes. I've got a track, just to let you know, ending. It's not even 140.
Yeah.
So...
Plus we got this in the way of the deck at the moment, so that's not great.
No. we will put the mics out of the way. But we will... After we've had this little lightning round, we're going to phase. Cutter's either going to have a 3. I'm going to have a go at 3. And then... we will start, we'll chat, we'll finish up. We've got an outro tune for you. We're going to shout out. We're just going to let you reel off. Just make sure we haven't forgotten any information.
And today, our outro tune is on...
Vinyl.
Ooh. So look out for that.
They might guess. I don't know. Angle, can you see it?
They won't be able to see that.
Maybe like...
They'll be able to see the orange.
The purists know which they like what. And so that's thingy, or it's one of them two out of the whole lineup. But yes... we will shout them out. So we have 6 tracks here. One is by the other Kalee.
Kalee.
Yeah, that one.
That's on LDH Records.
LDH. Then we've got Grundy with this track called Stella. And that one's on Silent Motion, I think. No.
I'm not sure.
Not Silent Motion.
We need to check that before we move on. We didn't put it in the notes.
I thought it was in the notes or on the...
Wait, it's alright. Let me go on my...
You do that.
Yeah, you just go for the others.
Then we've got Ape Suit with here. It's coming on Jartek. That's a 4-tracker coming on Jartek. And that'll be Cutter's last one. Then I'm going to take over and I'm going to be doing Illegal Shipment, 14 Keys, which is coming on Subblock. Then we've also got Dutchie. She's coming solo on Bandcamp. The track is called Feral, and I believe all the proceeds are going to UNICEF's Gaza project, basically, essentially Essentials for Gaza. That's UNICEF's project. Anything on Dutchie's Bandcamp at all, anything you purchase on there, I believe she said is going to be for the next 2 months. Might be longer than that. Maybe it's a month. I'm pretty sure it's 2 or 3 months. Is going to go straight to that UNICEF project as well. So look out for that. And then I'm ending on a not 140 track. It's actually Sima and Who Knew. I remember Who Knew was hosted on a bunch of our sets. He's been on the London event for us as well. You would have seen him on MEDI lineups. He's a host. He's part of the whole tech collection from the Root Sound System. He works at Boomtown. He's a Donny. And he's coming on Sima's album project, which is the Super Chip. So it's 003. And it's kind of like the digitized, gamified, dubbed sounds that they bring on Super Chip, which is super sick. So that one's not 140, so probably we'll just roll into that.
Little rhyme there.
But you'll recognise the same 10 rhythm that's been digitized for that. And then, we're going to round off the show and just give this a go. We'll probably plan out...
Soundboy and... What was it? Entertainment or
Entertainment? Entertainment. Yeah, Soundboy Entertainment. I knew it was sort of an S.
Yeah.
That's probably why I just rolled with Silent Motion there. And let's have a go. So you've got something lined up on the right deck already.
Have I?
Yeah, you've got the Kalee tune here.
Okay.
You've got Grundy Stella here on the right.
Sick.
Let's go.
Sick, mate. This tune is sick.
Sorry.
A few screws loose.
To the world at large. I never wanted much. My love has gone with my time and my energy. Up yours, fuck you.
Yo, Simmer. What you telling me, fam? Who knew? Tell him what I want. Yo, who knew? McClartney. Me not playing no games, it's not Atari. Prepare for defeat. Simmer, you can't beat. We never stay the Yo, Simmer. What you telling me, fam? Who knew? Tell him what I want. Yo, who knew? MOBKILLA. Me not playing no games, it's not Atari. Prepare for defeat, simple you can't beat. We never stay the same, but maintain a place in the race. We're changing the lane. Back up out the way, we ain't indicated. No anticipating the way we got taken. Full steam ahead, vacating the station.
Fly. Them a say time fly. Them a say time fly. Them a say time fly.
Them a say time fly, but don't wait for no man. Wanna miss my flight back from that, me wasn't moaning. Me took a trip back to town, road a cone and lit the barbarian, spliff my mind open. Rip through the fabric, a time like Hulk Hogan die. Mentions unfolded and my brain was awoken. Call me the token black sheep of the family. Smoke bare weed and manage my time badly. It's all about the journey, no destination. Who knew and Simmer? Dangerous combination.
Just make sure we're still recording. Happy days. There you go, people. A bit of a different ending.
Yeah, there you go, man.
I liked it.
Yeah, there's a little section there to look forward to. We're going to roll through the tunes.
Next time we'll plan it a bit better as well. That was just so random.
That was like, yeah. Did you see so-and-so sent a tune last night? I think we should probably get it in. Yeah, we should get that one in. Yeah, what about that one? Yeah, we can't fit that one in. And that one. All right, let's make a decision here and now. What we both feeling the most. Who hasn't been on? Sometimes when it's a toss-up between like, oh, if you feature this, we can't feature that, or else we're going to be on the show for 4 hours. It comes down to, we had them on more recently. Let's get them on. Shout out Dutchy. Shout out Who You Knew and Simmer. Shout out Illegal Shipment. Shout out Ape Suit. Shout out Grundy. I nearly said Stella. And shout out Kalee with a double E. And the real Kalee before that, obviously, with the main feature. But big up everyone who sent in tunes. We really appreciate you. Some of you who sent tunes like January releases, of course. We had a long break. We needed it. That's some forthcoming stuff for February. Always bear that in mind, producers and labels. Like if you're sending stuff to Deep Tempo, people, if you've already put stuff out there, obviously there's not much benefit to it being on the show if we're not releasing. Like look at all the 2nd of February releases that are on the show that we feature here on a February. And I feel that's why we've timed this quite nicely in terms of coming back, because it's going to be the same scenario on the next podcast. There's going to be a bunch of Bandcamp Friday releases as well as stuff that's just dropped, or maybe it's on pre-order where you can only hear 1 or 2 tunes, but it's coming on a later date. That's a really good way to set it up on Bandcamp. Just have the whole album there, track names, but only 1 or 2 are playable. Single releases as you go along. It's a sick way to do it. And we appreciate everyone sending it, because we're going to keep doing this. We're going to develop it. Hopefully we're going to have some guests on the show.
Yes, we'll do little
snippets.
We can bring someone up again, like Chad. We rang Hatcher before. Maybe get people on the show.
We've had a few in before, haven't we? So
we'll.
11th hour was a random organic one where he was at the station after a work drink.
I mean, like if we do play shows in London, and there is people on the lineup that might want to come and join us and scenarios.
I did kind of briefly speak to Chet, but they're not coming till late. They're coming in like 2 hours.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have worked. But
no,
if someone's down early, then we can get them on. They can just fucking do what we do with us and just have a fun time. Whatever.
Yeah, come on, play some dubs or something forthcoming from the label, their music, whatever it is. We're going to do a little bit more of that.
It's definitely better with being in London now, isn't it? That kind of thing.
So if you are about, if you've got a project coming up, if you're based in London, if you sound, if you're not a weirdo.
I know a perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
Trends avoided.
Yeah, cool. Family, we'll sort that out. Even though, we might sort out another thing with them too. Look out for stuff, man. 2024. There is new stuff coming to Deep Tempo. It's like legit. It's happening. It's locked. Like we're doing stuff. And look out for announcements in the next 6 weeks. I hate that whole big thing's coming, but if you know us and our commitments, we do shit. Doing new stuff, developing stuff that we've been doing before. We'll have proper mics on the next show. It'll be sick. When we do it here anyway, we might still record it yours.
If it turns out that way,
It needs a break as well from travelling down, then it's the same.
I quite like it doing it this way though.
Standing up
and just
feel awake. I feel like whenever we've done Pirate, we've been like energy to the end.
Where mine it's a bit I need a wee.
I start reclining as well.
Yeah.
At the end, like only this bit of my butt is on the seat, and I'm like,
Well, I think the mix at the end works because it's like you're doing something as well, and it keeps the momentum going. People are probably bored by 2 hours anyway.
Sometimes you'll know if you lock into the show every single one, you're regular. Sometimes we'll have like an artist who had a release on the last show, and now they're releasing on another label, and it's just happened like that. Yeah. You don't have a lot to add about that artist, because you know a lot of what we do on this show. I'm not getting into production. You've got patrons, you've got other people's YouTubes. For all that stuff, we're talking about the shows we've seen, people out, the experiences, what it sort of reminds us of.
With fans.
Times, with fans first.
With fans who showing our experiences and talk about the tunes, haven't we?
With you, basically.
We're not going to talk about how to make this synth sound 2 octaves better.
Just none of that shit. None of that.
Even though some people said on Reddit we should.
Yeah.
Why?
You got that content.
Go subscribe to Monty for that kind of thing, or Enigma Dubs, or someone else. All
of them are on Patreon and on Distance does it on YouTube for free. People, you can go listen to that. There's so much stuff out there for production. We really appreciate you guys on that. But if you just want to hear about the latest nights, you want to hear about the latest tunes, forthcoming stuff, we're going to be premiering stuff for the first time. We're going to have giveaways and promotions. Do you know what? Even this year as well, so a goal of ours is maybe to do 1 or 2 live streams for the podcast. Where it won't happen on a Wednesday then. It might happen where it's on a Sunday or something, but on a Saturday, on a weekend. But we'll figure out the best time and date to do that. And make sure we've got like the infrastructure in terms of connection, internet, all that kind of stuff. Patreon, more stuff's going to come. That's exclusive, especially for our top tiers this year, or like top, like our upper tiers, like splitting kind of like the benefits. And though the stuff, it's not going to remove anything from people who are backers and fam anyway. It's just like additional stuff and to add more value to what we do. But yeah, big up. Do make sure if you haven't hit like, whatever platform you're on, hit like, hit subscribe, follow us, tell a friend, man. Like, share it on your story. If you enjoyed the first show back, you can DM us, man. Just let us know what your favourite tracks are. Comment down below because we want to know who you're feeding. It's important to us. We want to know. Labels, who your favourite labels? You had a sick year in 2023. Who are you looking forward to in 2024? Any gigs you're going to? If you know about any gigs in Europe, especially like anywhere outside UK before it's been announced, DM us because we might just want to come along. Not trying to get online, just come and enjoy the fucking thing because this is what we're doing. You'll see that we're doing more of this year to connect, push, shout about everyone who's like holding the flame. Zine Thursday, that's tomorrow for you guys watching this. Heavyweight on Saturday, Slovenia in March. All the guest mixes and content on socials. We had a sick one from Jay Fung who runs a night out in Hong Kong recently. You'll get the guest mixes early if you join us on Patreon. We'll do so much. The Teffa tune just went out. Substrata's going to be available for the fam in a few days. Jesus, Lord, we do a lot.
We do too much, actually.
Not pay for any of it. We just do this out of pure love, pure fun. It's kind of what it's about at the end of the day, isn't it?
That's what we do, man.
We're going to low-key in a bit, bro. We're going to get some food.
I know, yeah.
We're going to see Chad, Lotu, Sentient in a bit.
Yeah, man.
Diego, shout out Lapo's going to come meet us. I'll reply to him in a second. He said yes, he was going to meet us.
Where are we going? What's that place called?
Pop down to Pop Brixton.
Pop Brixton.
It's because it's big and there's multiple, so people want food, they can get whatever they want.
I liked it. Good beer.
Pizza here, Thai there, Vietnamese there, whatever you want, you can go get it, burger chips, whatever you want. So that's why Pop Brixton or any of the pop places around London are easy to meet with big groups. I mean, I think Chad's getting off the bus for about 15 people, so we're not going to
get rid of that boy Slowy as well.
Yeah, we'll get to see Slowy, of course. Pokes is coming down, man. Of course, he's featuring in the zine, so I'm about to give him zine 4. He's about to see it for the first time, as well as his hoodie, of course, because it's like front cover feature. But yeah, that's everything.
Yeah,
he'll be in the notes.
He'll be in the
You'll see. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna end this one. We don't have a free download for you this week, but we will still have them in the future. We'll probably have. Hopefully, we'll link up with labels in order to be able to preview test presses, give them away, do some sort of competitions that benefit both. That we funded through us. We'll post them and ship them for you. But we're seeing Hijack later, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Playing on this night, so we've gone for what is this?
This is
MEDI 02.
Yeah, there you go.
This is you probably bought this back in the when?
No. I had to get this one
got this
later.
Really?
Bro, I tried this everyone. I don't even front. as much as I love the music, the scene, and everything, I did not have money. For the vinyls, like even I don't know how much they can even see on camera, how far it goes down, and obviously I've got boxes elsewhere, but not half, but like quarter of them are maybe my dad's from back in the day. So a lot of it is like D&B from the 90s, late.
I'll just pull one out randomly.
Oh, there you go.
Magistrate and Agent K.
There you go. So this is a DJ promo only splash. You would have been something my dad was handed to the fucking. He would have been DJing and. Yeah, it's just, there's a bunch of shit down here, white labels. There's some stuff, I told you, I need to ask, there's certain people I want to send clips of. There's a couple tunes, I don't know what they are. I don't fucking know. You can't Shazam it. You won't have a fucking clue. And I would have been 7, 8, whatever, when some of this shit came out. Obviously, some of them, they're labelled up, you find out about them. A lot of them, Birmingham, Midlands, speed garage scene. That was around at the time.
Just think about like where these have been, like what raves have been at.
Yeah, I mean, they're battered. Like, you can tell which ones are mine and like, which are my dad's, because all of my dad's were on the bottom. Battered. But yeah, Acid House, Speed Garage, Liquid Drum Bass. There's a bunch of that in boxes as well. But anyway, we'll have some vinyl competition.
Yeah, we've got Hijack. What's the track?
This is Dali. You have Babylon Time Warp on the flip, of course, of 02.
I'm going to press play on this.
But yeah, you press play. We're going to roll out on this one. This is your outro for this week. Look out for free downloads and stuff in the future. We'll definitely... We've had a break, so we haven't been on it with SoundCloud and the free download stuff. If you have any producers or artists, if you're releasing them yourself on SoundCloud, let us know and we'll release it with you. But yeah, this is Hijack, Dali. Let's get into it. And we'll see you, hopefully, some of you who are watching this, seeing us at Low-Key tonight in a few hours. Or you've got a time machine and you can go backwards.
And we'll see you in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah, we will. In a month's time, man.
So
enough content on Instagram.
Go check our Patreon. We're always going to upload stuff on there as well.
Sunday morning dubs there. This man might put some shit out randomly. Of course. We're going to do stuff on Patreon.
I've got like video ideas, reactions to our old vlogs I want to do.
And other stuff. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Yeah.